Chat, I am back. Welcome everyone to another Just Add Ice live stream. My name is Just Add Ice. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you guys being here, and today I will be streaming and checking out the new level 16 update that just came out in Clash Royale. I know that the update came out yesterday, Monday. I'm streaming this Tuesday, so one day after the update. Got a little busy, didn't get around to it on streaming it on Monday, but I'm here today and that's all that matters. So we're gonna check it out and we're gonna do some live commentary. I'm just gonna give my reaction, see what people think about it. I've already seen a couple of mixed reactions on the update, but I have to see it for myself. So we're going to jump into the game right now and check it out. So while it's doing that, I know that it's lagging right now and that it's taking a couple of seconds to get in the game, so I apologize for that streaming experience. I just updated the app, but right now it's just having a little hard time to get into the game. Again, I am really sorry about that. My computer is also pretty slow, so that might also have a reason, but right now it's looking like it's starting, maybe. I mean, it's updating, but we should be in the game in 1 second. So just bear with me for a second, guys, until I get a better stream setup. This is what I'm gonna have to work with, but I hope you guys are having a good day so far. I hope you're doing well, whatever you are. You know, whatever struggles you're going through, just know that people are there to care for you and that you're not alone, right? I'm here, and yeah. All right, so first things first, of course, they removed the magic books, and these are going to be the conversions. So this is how you know. I haven't checked into the game since yesterday because this is my first time seeing this as well. So books converted, wild card. So I got 11,000 wild cards. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. And then next up is 3,000 rare wild cards. That's cool. And then 130 wild cards, epic wild cards. That's pretty nice. And then 28 legendary wild cards as well. That's pretty good. We will take it. And then what else is in the new update? Elite wild cards converted. So this is a pretty nice conversion. In case you guys are aware, it is a 20 elite wild cards to 1 gem ratio. So a lot of people got thousands and thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of gems, you know, depending on how long they saved up. I didn't even have that much to begin with. I think I had around 70 to 80,000 elite wild cards. I'm not too sure, but I showed it off in my last live stream in case you guys want to check it out. But we got a ton of gems. That's very nice. And now we are in the game. We're going to fully check out the update. First things first, of course, they want to monetize and they want to, you know, sell some stuff. I'm buying Supercell, okay? And also, yes, we do have the level 16 in the game. I am going to upgrade some cards just to see how that works. Because, you know, it is easier now to upgrade cards technically because they reduced the amount. But I still think overall, you know, level 16 is still pretty meh. It's still a pretty bad update, in my opinion. I just think it's really unnecessary, and it's going to take, you know, players even longer to level up now. So I think that just really sucks. And so, yeah, let's check out our collection right here. So we have this new UI, and then magic items. Yeah, we don't have our books here. But the good thing is that the magic wild cards did stack on top of the overflow that I already had, so thankfully it didn't get into, you know, anything else. There's also this new crystal currency. I've already seen what the emotes they can get from those, but you need a crap ton of crystals, which means that you first need to max out your cards to the new level 16, which I think still sucks, but it is what it is. And they also added some new levels to ladder, I think. So let me see. Pancakes Arena, I think that was already here, so this is new, right? So they see that the your lucky drop gets increased in level, whatever. And then Valhalla, Legendary Arena, and then now it goes past. No, okay, it's still Seasonal Arena. Okay, so that's interesting. And then right here we also have Merge Tactics, the new level of Merge Tactics, which is pretty interesting. Give me a second, guys. I just had to smack little thing that I saw there on the side there. Excuse me. Oh, also a quick reminder, if you guys are enjoying this stream so far, it would really mean a lot to me if you guys subscribe to the channel. You guys don't even have to like or anything. Again, that's up to you, but it would be really helpful to me if you guys would subscribe to channel. And yeah, with that being said, I'm going to keep playing and hopefully provide some entertainment. So again, I know that merge tactic is not everyone's cup of tea. Of course, I understand that, but I still grinded. I think that it was pretty fun. Last season was my first season. Now we have a new season with 40 days. So I definitely have enough time to grind my way all the way up to Diamond, right? So let's just check out this Trophy Road, right? See what we can get. Again, it's just a bunch of basic cards, right? But what I'm looking for is the free like Battle Machine ruler right here, and then the King ruler, right? Just to stack it up more, because you know you can get yourself some cool cosmetic with the King and the Battle Machine. So I think that's pretty cool. So far, impressions, seems like Battle Machine is a pretty decent card. Not OP or anything, of course, right? But seems to be kind of just okay. So that new ruler skin looks pretty cool. And then let's see. So I'm still going to be running Elixir Long. I still think that he's the best one in the meta so far. But we do have the Battle Machine here, and it's actually crazy how, you know, the Battle Machine has an update, or the Builder has an update in Clash Royale rather than Clash of Clans. Like, the Builder hasn't had an update in Clash of Clans in like years and years, right? But that's kind of funny. Some pretty cool cosmetics here. We're going to check that out a little bit later though. For now, we're just going to jump in to some more ladder matches. We're going to get into some Trophy Road, because it has been a little bit since I pushed from in Trophy Road. I know the trophy count 76, 67. I mean, bro, what are we doing here, bro? You're really telling me that I'm at 76, 67 trophies right now? Bro, that's like 2 6-7s. Like, come on. It's just the first two numbers are flipped around. It's 76, but it could have been like 67, 67, but it's 76, 67. It's still such a stupid meme, by the way. I still hate it. Yeah, it is what it is. Give me a second, guys. I just want to check out my clan real quick, see if there's anything new, anything interesting. Nah, seems like everything is cool. Everything is whatever. So with that being said, oh, here's another quick thing, guys. Lucky drops or lucky chests has been like nerfed hard into the ground. Like, I seen a video yesterday of this YouTuber testing it out, and basically what they said was that it is nerfed like really, really bad. So unfortunately for me, I saved up all these lucky drops or lucky chests. I still call them lucky drops, but I saved up all these thinking that this new update wasn't going to change anything about the lucky drops, because why should they, right? It's just like they never mention it in the patch notes or anything like that. And even the content creators, they were never told about the reduction of, you know, cards that you would get. Like, I saw a thing where someone got like a 5-star lucky chest and they got like a couple hundred cards, whereas before you would get like a full book, or you would get books of books, an evolution, things like that, right? So, you know, even at the 3-star and the 4-star level, it's been heavily nerfed. So it's looking really bad right now in terms of lucky drops. I hope they change it, but knowing Supercell, they probably won't, and they'll just say like, hey, this is just our new standard, you either deal with it or you don't, which sucks, because I think that lucky drops is still one of the, you know, best ways to progress. But it just you know, it just sucks. Like, they really reduced it. Like, before it used to be like okay, it wasn't the best, of course, because it was still like RNG, it was still luck, but then now it's like reduced by 70 or 80%. So now it's just horrible. Now it's just absolutely terrible, just garbage. Wow, they added some new levels to the King Journey as well, so now you have to be level 75 to be King Tower 16. That's actually insane. Bro, level 16 is actually in the game. I can't believe it. So yeah, this sucks. You know, I don't even know if I want to open these now. Like, I'll just collect this shard, right? Because, you know, it's a wild shard. But, bro, like, they reduced it to now where it's, like, so trash. Like, here, I'll give you guys an example. Here, I'll just open this one, right? Let's see what we get. Okay, sure, 2-star. Okay, 100 snowball. Okay, that's whatever. I don't care. Here, for the sake of the stream, I'm going to open this up for you guys. Also, RP to Giant Chest, because they're not going to be in the game, at least in the next update, in the next season, is what I'm trying to say. But here's a perfect example. Okay, 3-star. Let's see if it upgrades to a 4-star or 5-star. Okay, 4-star. Let's see. 4 Mother Witches. again, it's decent, right? I mean, it's a legendary card. We'll take it, but I still think that it was a nerf because before I think they used to give like 8 or maybe even 6. So they definitely reduced and nerfed lucky drops, which is an L. That's an L supercell. L supercell right there. But again, it is what it is. I hope they fix it because I think it really sucks. It's just not fair, man. It's just not fair. Anyways, here we go. We're going to play some ladder matches, but right before we do that, we are going to upgrade some cards. I know that they reduced the amount of cards that you need in the lower levels, so that's good. And they also reduced the cost, which, to be fair, is a good change, but I still think level 16 sucks. And if you guys seen, that new heroes update is insane. All the new heroes are going to be absolutely broken. They look absolutely insane. Like, Hero Knight, taunt ability. He can just kite all the troops to him. And then you have Hero Giant, pretty broken as well. He can yeet like an Inferno Dragon or a P.E.K.K.A. to the other side. But again, I guess in that case, you would just have to use Swarm. Musketeer looks decent, right? She deploys a turret. And then you have Mini P.E.K.K.A. Looks pretty broken as well. He gets like leveled up every time he gets like a hit. So he can upgrade like to level 21 or something like that. It's absolutely insane. Okay. Wait, let me see here. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, so this is like a new like UI. It says like this is how many you collected. Okay, cool. But I'm going to be using up some gold here because I do want to upgrade these cards. My current deck right now to run in ladder is this giant graveyard. You know, shout out to Jinxie. I was never a graveyard player before. In fact, I don't even know how to play this, but I was just playing this for fun. And honestly, it was actually pretty fun. I'm actually enjoying it a lot. So, for now, we're going to upgrade some cards here because, well, you know, we got to upgrade some cards because, you know, I saved up all this gold for a reason, right? I also had 1,000,000 gold beforehand, but that was because I played in that chest event. If you guys remember that collaboration 2 years ago in, I think, September 2023, where they gave out like 1,000,000 gold for free. Listen, that was pretty generous. I can't lie. But that was obviously 2 years ago, right? But with that being said, it is what it is. We are going to upgrade the Witch to level 14, and then obviously before the update it was like level 14, and then you would have to use 50,000 elite wildcards to then get it to level 15, which was the then max, but now elite wildcards are out the game. Level 16 is here to stay, and it is what it is. It sucks. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to upgrade the Witch though. I think the Witch is still a really good card, so the new upgrade. So I remember before it definitely used to cost more, but now it only costs 60,000 gold, and now it's gonna take how many? Okay, so it takes 100 cards, so that was good. See, I didn't upgrade anything before the update because I knew that they were gonna be reduced, or else it was gonna be like the whole Slash Royale situation again. So remember that, guys. Save up if you guys didn't do that beforehand. But by the time that you guys are watching this, you guys, you know, it's already over. But anyways, look at that. Oh, also look at that. 11 HP. Hey, this might be a sign, chat. This might be a sign. 11. You know what I mean? But this is also pretty cool. So now you can also use gems to upgrade, which I don't know if it's the best value. I think it's like an okay value, but I still want to save up the gems for some reason. I also removed Global Tournament, which is another L, because I remember that was like really fun, like doing the Global Tournament. But who knows? It's gone now, which sucks. Let's see. Let's upgrade the Vines as well. You know, Vines always are a pretty decent card. Well, it's been decent since it's been in game. Again, sorry for the little amount of lag there. That's my bad. And then let's upgrade the Snowball. So Snowball also goes from level 13 to level 14. Now only requiring 3,500 cards. So that's nice. 60,000 gold. It's not, you know, small. It's definitely quite a bit. So, you know, let's see. So this is cool. So now, okay, so if I want to upgrade to level 15, I can use 90,000. You know what? Let's do it, chat. This is going to be my first level 15 card, chat. First level 15 card. I think it's going to be worth it. We're going to use it on the Witch. Let's use some elite wild cards. Only 11 because she was already pretty close. But boom, there we go. Nice. And now she can go up to level 15, chat. So the first level 15 card gives 50,000 experience. That's quite a lot. So 197 damage, 20 HP, skeleton level 15. That's pretty cool. 50,000. Whoa. Wow, that was a lot of XP. Okay, so immediately level up to level 51. Nice. Okay, so we get one level up, chat. So, damn. So upgrading to level 15 actually gives you a lot, like a lot of experience. So I guess that's good if you want to, you know, keep leveling up your King Tower and stuff. But yeah. Oh wait, do I also? Oh wait, did I also unlock the Evil Shard? Oh shoot. Okay, that's cool. So, oh right, right. Like I don't know if this is just me, but I always get confused because I thought like the level would be what I unlock the one under that, but I unlocked the one above that. So like right now I'm level 51, so I unlocked this evolution shard. But I thought before it was always like you would unlock whatever was under there. So level 51 you would unlock a level up chest, but no, it's the one above, which I think is kind of weird. Like, you know, it's again, it's a UI thing, but you know, I'm not really used to it. Ooh, but chat, you know what though? I am close to King Tower level 15, so maybe if I just upgrade a couple more cards, I'll actually get to level 15 pretty soon. So, I mean, that's nice at least. What is this though? Okay, this is my first time. So Tesla evolution shards are used to unlock card evolutions. Okay, so so that was a evolution box? No, it was a okay, it's not technically evolution box because an evolution box is like its own thing coming very soon. But that was an evolution shard, so a random evil shard, I guess. Okay, I mean we'll take it. That's nice. So I have to get to level 54 if I want to be King Tower level 15 and a level up chest. So, 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, just 2 levels because level 51, level 52. So that's 1, and level 53. That's... Wait, chat. I'm actually dumb. What am I talking about? So I'm already level 51. Good. So level 52, that's 1. And then level 53, that's 2. And then level 54, that's 3. So 3 more level up, and then I'll be level 15. That's pretty cool. Can't wait for that. I am going to sub out the Electro Wizard, though. Not because he's not good, but I think that I can use something else here. What was my deck before this? No. Like I changed out the Electro Wizard for something, but I'm blanking here. Like I don't remember what it was. What was it, chat? I'm not gonna look back. Well, actually, never mind. I am gonna look back. Okay, I'm gonna look back on my stream here. What was I using before this? Chat, give me a second. I'm just gonna look at my previous stream. I know I was using. Oh, Graveyard. Duh. Duh, chat, duh. How am I missing the most important key part of this whole deck? Graveyard. This deck isn't gonna work with, you know, Electro Wizard. Duh. Duh. Okay. Anyways, let's see what else we should upgrade. Should we upgrade our main deck? You know what? Let's upgrade Giant Graveyard, man. I know Giant Graveyard is maybe not in the meta, or maybe it is in the meta. I don't know. But I saw Jinxie playing with it, and he seems to have a lot of fun with it. And I think that this deck is a lot of fun as well. So we're gonna play with it. Damn, 19,000 these cards. Wow, a lot over this. Interesting. Let's see. So I have 50. Wow, 50 legendary. That's a lot. That's a lot, chat. You know what? Let's upgrade the Valkyrie. Yeah. Let's upgrade the Valkyrie. Valkyrie, I think she deserves it. She definitely is a very clutch card. I am using her a lot, especially in this deck, so I think she's very worth it. There we go. Nice. And then let's upgrade her to level 13. Let's go. You know what, chat? We're gonna get every single card in this deck to level 16. I mean level 13, excuse me, not level 16. That would be crazy. That would be insane. Wait, actually chat, wait, chat. I can actually get the level. Wait, I can actually get the witch to level 16. Chat, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I think this is gonna be fun. We're gonna use these epic cards. We're gonna get our first level 15, and then now we're gonna get this witch to level 16. Chat, I think that's gonna be insane. I think that this card's gonna be carrying me. All right, 180 wild cards. Let's go. Hey, the witch is worth it, chat. The witch is absolutely worth it. Now, let's go over here. And let's spend 120,000 gold, which is absolutely crazy, but I think she is going to be worth it. 200,000 XP. Whoa, chat, that's insane. Chat, wait, I think I might be able to upgrade to level 53. Wait, I mean level 54 to King Tower 15 in this stream. Yo, chat, this is gonna be insane. Chat, I think this is gonna be crazy. Wait, let's upgrade this, chat. Let's upgrade this. Holy, level 16 max level. How? Holy, this is absolutely insane. Look at the stats here. Lots of damage, lots of HP. Skeleton level 16. Look at this upgrade right here. Bro, it's not even working. Bro, level 15. I mean, level 54. Let's go. King Tower, 70-32. Huge boost. More damage. Let's go, chat. And look at how beautiful it looks. Here, max level 16. You know what? I'll say this. Beforehand, I probably would never reach level 15 with elite wild cards, but now it's actually possible because of the reduction and all that stuff. But that's cool, you know. I still believe that level 16 is stupid, but you know, this is still cool though, you know. We're gonna unlock this right now as well. Let's check out what these chests have. So again, nothing too crazy, just a couple of cards here and there, right? Legendary though, which it was a champion. Mother Witch, okay. Decent-ish. So we get 1 shard, 2 shard, 3 shard, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 random shards. Okay, let's go. So the first one was the Tesla. Now I have the RG. Hey, you know what? RG's pretty good. I'll take it. If I can unlock the RG evolution, I would be really happy as well. So look at that. Now we have our last legendary, our last level up chest for now. So boom, 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 boom. And then, and the last one is the Princess Tower card. Yeah, that's always weird. I forgot you do get that now. So now you can upgrade the Princess Tower with that chest. Right. I remember before they also used to give, they give you elite wild cards. Like they would give you 50 elite 1,000 wild cards, and you were supposed to use that to upgrade the princess. But then I guess some people thought, you know, oh look, it's 50,000 elite wild cards, I'll just use it to upgrade my favorite card. But no, I'm pretty sure Supercell gave that to you because they wanted you to upgrade your Princess Tower to level 15, right? Because again, that's going to be permanent, and that's going to be a lot more valuable than a random card who goes to level, 15 previously, right? But again, it was an intended feature. You were supposed to use those 50k wild cards, elite wild cards, to upgrade your Princess Tower, right? So with that being said, here goes my Princess Tower to level 15, 90,000 cards, and Princess is gonna get a big upgrade here. So let's go. Nice. So you get a couple hundred more HP, a little bit more damage, and yeah, this is gonna help out a lot for sure. And bro, am I gonna level up already? Bro, I leveled up again. Oh my gosh, bro. This update just keeps giving me new levels. I mean, hey, we'll take it. We'll take it, chat. We'll take it. Oh, Archer's Evolution. That's pretty nice, chat. You know what? Chat, if you guys remember, I remember like a couple months ago in the summer when they used to give out 4 free evolutions. The Archers, Electro Dragon, Tesla, and Wizard. I missed out on that. That was like my biggest miss so far, because I could have already gotten those 4 evolutions for free, by the way, but I wasn't playing then, and I guess it is what it is, right? Again, guys, don't hang up on your regrets in the past. What happened is in the past now. You can't take it back. What you can do is focus on the now and make sure what you can do now to make your future self proud, right? Just a little advice from your friend Just Side Eyes, right? Okay, we're gonna upgrade a little bit more, and then we're gonna jump into a battle because I want to get into it. And also, more importantly, I don't want to lose my win streak right here. It doesn't really matter, but it's just one of those things, right? Let's go and upgrade the Giants. You know, chat, before I would never use the Giant, and the Giant was probably one of my last cards that I would upgrade, always upgrade. But 1, in this graveyard deck, he's kind of necessary. Also 2, I think because of the addition of the Hero Giant, I think I might want to invest in him, right? Because what if I get the Giant Hero? Hey, listen, he's gonna come in handy in that case, right? So let's also give the Witch a star level because I think she deserves it. She's hey, look, she's a queen, you know. Let's get her to level 2. Let's go. They should do something about star levels, by the way. Level 2, nice. So level 1 just to deploy, and then level 2, she has like a golden thing. Okay, cool. You know what? Last one we'll upgrade is, you know what? Let's upgrade the bowler. Bowling, bowler, bowling. That's a terrible impression of what a bowler's supposed to be, but that's fine. Boom, let's go. 29. Ball ride, ball ride. Guys heard that before from Jinxie? Ball ride. Let's go. So 40,000 for the bowler. Let's go. Bowling. Yes, sir. He's a big tank, and he's gonna work. And he's going to do a lot of great things. So he has 2 star levels. Cool. It is what it is. Here, we're going to upgrade one more card. Because why the heck not? Because I have 80,000 gold. I don't want to go under a million because I just like to... I just like seeing that number there, right? Because I think it's still pretty rare for people to have or saved up, you know, this amount of gold. And more importantly, I got it for free from that chest event. So, you know, I just thought, hey, why the heck not, right? Let's upgrade. Okay, what kind of deck would I need for... Okay. You see, like, I'm not too particularly good with any one deck. Like, I'm still, you know, pretty new since I've come back to the game. But I am willing to give bait a try. You know, log bait. So, let's upgrade the wall breakers. You know what? Wall breakers or goblin barrel. You know what? I'm going to go goblin barrel. Yeah, I'm going to go goblin barrel, actually. I think Goblin Barrel is going to be providing a pretty good amount of value as well. So, I think that's all the upgrade what we're going to do for now. We upgraded our main graveyard deck with a level 16, by the way, guys. Level 16. First level 16 card. We're going to crush it, guys. We're going to crush it. So, let's jump into our first game of Ladder, and we're going to have a lot of fun. After this, I'll also play a couple games of Merge Tactics. Check out the new update with the new buildings. But, for now, we're going to jump into our first game, chat. We're going to go up against Roy right here. Listen. I don't wanna say what's gonna happen, but I think we all know what's gonna happen. He's gonna get absolutely wrecked, and he's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Chat, look at this, level 16, chat. Oh my gosh, bro, the witch didn't even go down there. The witch didn't even go down, and now we just spam a graveyard, bro. I'm not, dude. This is actually so brain dead because I'm playing with such a low level, like, you know, arena. But damn, this is just insane, bro. This is actually crazy. And wow, that witch just took care of that whole thing. So that was just insane. Level 15 against level 13. Like, that's kind of unfair, chat. That's actually kind of unfair. We're going to get the bowler here. A little bit squishy there. A little bit, you know, worrisome. But, guys, I'm not worried at all. You know, especially when double elixir hits. That's when we're going to cook even harder. And guys, I still can't believe it, but I have my first ever level 16 card. Like, this is just insane. This is just absolutely insane. Alright, we're going to put the level 16, the new max level 16 Evo Witch in the back. And now we have a big push coming. Bro, Roy, I'm sorry, my boy, but it seems like this is going to be your loss, my boy. I'm so sorry, bro. But it's over for you, gang. It's over for you. I'm so sorry, man. That's okay. We're gonna vines that witch right here because that witch is, I mean, that mother witch is being kind of annoying. We're gonna also snowball this. Damn, that evil, I mean, that mother witch is definitely a full counter to my witch right here. But whatever, you know, they're not gonna win though. That's the thing. They are not going to win. Unfortunately for you. Honestly, we can just defend here, but I wanna do a little bit more. I wanna just push, just so that I can give them a little bit of pressure. Okay, and turns out they had a Royal Recruits this whole time. Let's go. We took out that Mother Witch. That was gonna be our main threat. Easy peasy. And then now we just bullied them. Now we just it's 3-crown them because what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Here, I'll give you minions here. Oh, that evil Val could have pulled them back, but that's fine. Bro, did he really just miss the fireball there? That's crazy. Ooh, wait, chat. Am I just tripping, or is there a new animation for the evil Valk swing? I think that was like a pretty cool UI change. I think it looks pretty cool. Nice. All right, chat. We take our first dub there. Very easy. Very nice. Again, I know that now that they added a lot more arenas, this is like somewhat considered mid ladder, but you know, before I used to struggle before the new trophy row update, but now it just almost seems unfair. Like I'm just bullying them because it seems like the average, you know, player here is like level 13 and I'm already a level 15, which again, I know it was the previous max level, but now this is like the second to last max level, which technically I was still at before anyways because I was level 14 and then now level 15, right? But look at that. Again, level 16 witch surviving that. Like crazy. We're gonna vines that. Holy, that golden knife value though. Golden knife value, can't lie. Nice. So we snowball that, slow everything down, and yeah, they're cooked. They're cooked. They can't do anything about it. My level 16 witch is way too OP, chat. Way too OP. We're gonna use some minions here. Hopefully can stop that. Nope. I should have put the Valkyrie or something. I should have put the Valkyrie, but that's fine. That's fine. It's not like they're gonna, you know, win again. Have, you know, a big push coming up. We do have an elixir lead here, so we're just gonna go straight giant at the bridge. Low bridge spam right here. Let's go. Let's go. They're probably gonna deploy the Golden Knight. Yep. Expected. That's fine. We're gonna vines that. Hopefully takes out the Firecracker. No, it does not because it is a 1 level difference there. And now we might be in a tiny little bit of trouble, but I think we should be able to put down the Valkyrie there. Yep, that's perfect. Block the Golden Knight so that he doesn't dash onto the tower. Gets a little dash there, but that's fine. Again, I hope that I can 3-crown these people. Not because I want to 3-crown them, but 1, I need the crown. But 2, most importantly, I think it's just more fun that way, right? Alright, we're going to go with the bowler right here. Should have put the bowler a little bit closer so then he could roll his ball, but that's fine. I don't know why he would fireball that. I think that was a pretty dumb fireball, to be fair. We're going to vines all of this. Nice. Very nice. And again, I know I triggered the King Tower, but it's because I know that I was going to win this anyway, so it didn't really matter to me. Sneaky Golem. Sneaky Golem. I see you. Not gonna work though. Not gonna work. We're gonna put in some work here. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. No way this little golem's actually gonna take over this tower. This player is desperate, bro. This player is desperate. Nah, it doesn't matter though. Wait, we're gonna knock back the Firecracker here. Okay, nice. Okay, bro, don't tell me they're gonna... Bro, of course you are. Whatever. I'm still confident. I'm confident, chat. Yep. And now, we go giant in the pocket. And then we're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna ignore that because the more that we try to focus on that, the more it's gonna not work out. We're gonna find that, and yeah, we'll take the tower right there. Sneaky golem players, man, they can get you, but you know, good thing that this deck can counter that. So we're good. We're good. We're gonna play a couple more games here. We're gonna see if we can continue climbing. And chat, you know what? I might actually enter a new arena as well. You know what? Hey, I might just do that. I might just do that because I think, you know, I'm at that level, and I think that it suits me. Chat, we're against a level 12, King Tower level 12 with level 11 cards, bro. This is just bullying, man. This is actually just bullying it. I feel bad, man. I feel bad. This guy's saying wow because he knows that... This guy's saying wow because he knows that he's like, wow, like you got a new level, shiny level 16 card. I'm like, hey, I know. Very nice, very shiny. We're gonna go Valkyrie here because I want to activate the King Tower. Very easy King Tower activation right there. Right? Very simple. Then you know what? We're gonna go Graveyard right here with the Valkyrie. I think that she's gonna be able to tank some. So we're also gonna vines that. Bro, lots of value right there. Look at that. And that is King Tower down right there. Exactly. Good luck, my boy. He's going to dash onto the giant here. Perfect kite right there. Perfect kite, chat. This is how you know this is some advanced stuff right here. I mean, it's not advanced, but, you know. Level 14, ooh, does not take out the firecracker, but I'm pretty sure, you know, it would have if it was 3 levels above, but 2 levels above, nah. Yeah, this guy is just absolutely befuddled, just bamboozled, absolutely just bewildered, because he's just like, what is happening? And I'm like, I know, bro, I know you're struggling, but that's fine. Look at this kite, by the way. Bowler absolutely tanking the Mega Knight, and we have the 3 cannons shooting at the Mega Knight. Just absolutely destroyed, guys. Absolutely destroyed. We're going to put the Valkyrie right here, and then we're going to go in for another graveyard right here, tanking with the Valkyrie. So that's perfect. Probably going to Golden Knight ability. That's not going to work, though, because I got that Vines right there. That Vines value. Let's go. They got themselves a little Hog Rider there. I don't think they played the Hog Rider yet until now, but they just did. That's fine though, because look at this. Level 16 maxed. Level 16 maxed, and we got ourselves 2 evolutions. So we're good, chat. We're just gonna Vines. I mean, we're just gonna Graveyard right there. We're gonna Vines that Firecracker. That Firecracker ain't gonna do anything. You know, we're gonna give them this this little BM emote, this little finger wagging emote. You know, at this point, just let me 3 crown, bro. Bro, this guy's salty, bro. This guy's salty. I also have that emote, man. Come on, come on. Don't be salty, man. Don't be salty. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, alien. It is what it is. What can I say? Except you're welcome. Nah, not gonna get copyright. Not trying to get copyright. Anyways, let's keep going. And chat, you know what? We're gonna do it, man. We're gonna push the AK. We're gonna push the AK trophies right here on the stream, because I think it's possible, and I think I got to. I got to for the culture, for the stream, for myself. Let's go. Let's go, chat. So they have a witch right here. Boss bandit. Oh shoot. Bro, relax. Okay. Okay, relax. Relax. Okay, well, he's not doing anything about my side of the tower, so he's just gonna let me take the victory right here, which... Okay, fine. We tower exchange there. You want to do that? Let's do that, man. It is what it is. I'm gonna put the bowler right here. Bro, I thought that bowler was gonna kite the Mega Knight. Come on. Whatever. I'm still confident we're gonna win every single game up until AK. A level 9 Royal Recruit as well. Bro, what are we doing? Plus, I don't think I've also faced the evolution yet. So that just goes to show, man. Players in this arena, they don't even got an evolution, man. What are they doing? So they just placed a 5 elixir witch. I think I should have a positive elixir. They placed a 3 elixir guard. Again, I'm just trying to keep track of their elixir count right here. You know, it's not a big deal, of course, right? But I think keeping track of the opponent's elixir and also, you know, counting cards is a pretty good way to level up as a player. They're probably going to put the Mega Knight, if I had to guess. Yep, that's a pretty mid-ladder play, can't lie. Mid-ladder. Speaking of mid-ladder, though, I'm not doing a good job defending this, but I think that's okay. We're just going to ignore that. We're just going to ignore that. Chat, that Mega Knight isn't even doing that much damage. I thought the Mega Knight was going to do a lot more. It's probably because he's only level 13 and I'm level 15, but damn. Dude, it's insane, bro. It's insane. Hog Rider, okay. That's fine, though. We're going to put some opposite lane pressure here. So, we're also going to Vines that. And then we're going to snowball this. And yeah, it's going to be 3-star, bro. Come on. Come on, chat. A 3 crown. Let's go. So far, only 3 crowns or 2 crowns. Come on, chat. Come on. That's how the game works. That's how it works. I'm also going to jump into some merge tactics a little bit after this, but so far I'm enjoying ladder. You know, I kind of miss ladder. You know, in the past few days I've just been playing a lot of merge tactics, but I think it's time to, you know, it's time to play some more ladder because this is the main game, right? Okay, let me see. Level 12, and they have an E-Drag so far. This makes me think that they might be running a Elixir Golem, potentially, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're just going to have to wait right here. You know what? If you vines that, I'm also gonna vines that. That's okay. Not 100% sure what kind of deck he's running so far, but we're going to just Valkyrie right here. And we're going to go in for a huge push right here. We're going to go in for a massive push using a lot of our elixir, but I don't think he's going to be able to counter this. And yeah, he's not countering this. Bro, did he just give up? Did he just give up because he knew that he wasn't going to win this? Damn, he just gave up, chat. Chat, he just gave up. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it, chat. Let's go. We're going to play again. Let's get into some more matches, chat. Come on now. Come on. Always W's, man. More W's. More W's. More W's. Only W's. No L's. No L's. No L's. Let's go, chat. Also, quick reminder. Anyone who's watching this back in the future, or if you're watching this live, thank you for tuning in. And I wish you guys are having a good day. If you guys could do me a big favor and subscribe to the channel, that would mean a lot. But again, that's not, you don't have to. It's just something that would help me out. And yeah. And here we go. They have a Musketeer and an Ice Spirit. It's got to be Hog 2.6 or some type of Hog variant. And yep, they probably also have, let's see. Never mind, they have a Mega Knight. Mega Knight, of course. Of course they do. I'm going to wait for the minions right here. And look at that. They don't have a counter to the Bowler. So Bowler's just going to get a lot of value. Minions also going to get a lot of value right here. They do have themselves a Evo Musketeer, so that's going to be very interesting. I'm going to snowball that. I kind of expected it to kite a little bit, but that's fine. Ice Golem. So I guess this is just Hog 2.6, but without the Hog, so just MK 2.6, some type of weird variation thing. Or, okay, no, so they do have a Hog Rider right here. So I'm going to put the Bowler right here. Not a good Bowler placement because it pushes the Hog Rider into the Princess Tower. I was trying to make it so that it wouldn't do that, but that's fine. We're going to play the Graveyard right here. I don't think that they're going to have a good counter to this. The Bowler just absolutely tanking for the Princess Tower. And look at that. Just no counter. Getting lots and lots of value right there. And now we're going to counter the Mega Knight very easily right here. We're going to kite the Mega Knight with this Valkyrie right here. We're going to place it high so then they can do that. Okay, I was going to wish that the other side Princess Tower was going to shoot, but that's fine. Didn't shoot. That's all good, though. Again, a very power creep matchup because, you know, we have a level 15 King Tower against their level 13. So, you know, if it doesn't seem fair, it's because it's not fair, right? So we have the Bowler and Vines getting absolutely no value there. Not even a single hit. And now we have a huge push coming up right here. We have Evo Witch plus Graveyard. Also, it's a level 16 Witch, right? Look at that. She's still healing. We're not going to snowball that. We're going to snowball the Princess Tower, though. Slow her down a little bit. And yeah, we just win the game right here. Just, yeah. Chat, this is how you know I'm mid-ladder, man. You still seeing these Mega Knight players and, you know, all that stuff. So, you know, that's how you know. A little bit of lag. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Come on. Alright, nice. So, we just faced up against our first Evolution player with the Evolution Musketeer. It's a pretty decent Evolution, but again, it's just, you know, something interesting to note. But, you know, that's not going to change anything. I'm still going to keep going and going and going. So, let's get into our next game right here. And, yeah, let's see. Bro, a King Tower 12 this time. Bro, you're just asking me to bully you. Like, I don't like bullying, but dude, come on. So far, a Firecracker and a Knight. Please trigger the King Tower, maybe? No, just like a couple range, a little bit short there, but that's fine. Some type of bait variant that they're playing right here. Let's see what kind of course, it's still going to be Mega Knight, so there's no surprise there. Let's just snowball right that. Let's just snowball that. A little bit slow on the snowball right here. We're going to play the Bowler right here. Perfect Bowler placement right here. Also hits the Firecracker, but I actually want the Firecracker to shoot onto my King Tower, but that's fine. That's all good. All Gucci. We're going to continue, though, right here. We're going to see how this works. We're going to go. So, again, you know, with these mid-ladder players, like, they don't really know what they're doing, right? Like, you know, they always play the Mega Knight, but any skilled player knows how to counter the Mega Knight. It's very simple, and it's very, very easy, you know? I was gonna say they were gonna put the Mega Knight there onto the Evil Witch, but they put it onto the Valkyrie. That's fine. My Witch is just gonna get even more value right here, and it's just gonna keep going. And then right here, we're gonna use the minions. We're gonna use the minions to finish off, and then yeah, that's fine. And we're also gonna use Snowball right here. Okay, nice. And then the minions help finish off the Goblin Barrel. Not even a single hit. I think Snowball also full counters the Goblin Barrel anyways, but yeah, that's pretty nice, pretty cool. And now we just set up from the back once again. I don't think it's going to be a 3-star, unfortunately. I mean, a 3-crown. I keep getting this confused with Clash of Clans, but it is what it is. That's fine, though. We're going to place a bowler right here, and I guess he also had a wizard this whole time. Okay, sure. Interesting. Then we're going to place a graveyard right here, and then we are also going to vines the wizard, because I know that he does a lot of splash damage here. That's all good. We're gonna snowball that. Knock them back a little bit. There we go. Witch and bowler locks onto the tower, and yeah, it's GG's. It is a GG's, my friend. GG's. And then here we can just honestly, we can just kite. We can just kite with the giant, and look at that. Valkyrie evolution just tornadoes the whole gosh darn thing. Oh my gosh, I didn't even need to bind that. Bowler just full counters right there, and that's how we get another W, chat. Another W in the chat. Oh, look at that. I also noticed there's a Brawl Stars Easter egg there with that bowler with that ball, but it had the spike face. You know? Did you guys see that? I saw that. It's pretty cool. Next game, chat. Next game. A couple more games away from 8K trophies. Actually, not that far away. And then we could probably push to 9K or even 10K pretty soon as well. But again, you know, that's probably not possible if I continue lagging in the first couple seconds of the game, right? But we're going to see. You know what? We're going to go opposite lane right here. This is the smart play, chat. Then we're going to go with a graveyard, an aggressive graveyard at the start, because that costed me 10 elixir, but I think that it's going to pay off. We're also going to snowball that just so that we can get maybe an extra bit of value. Unfortunately, we did not. That's okay. Probably better if I vines it, to be fair. Probably should have vines it. That's okay. Still looking good on my end though. I think I'm still going to win. We're going to ignore those spear goblins. Princess Tower is going to take them out in one shot. And no surprise there, we have ourselves a MK player, an evolved MK player, actually. Look at that kite right here, though. Holy. Also have E-barbs. Oh, 15. Okay. Crap, I was trying to get my bowler to bowl onto them, but that's fine. Witch is still going to full counter right here. Nice. Nice, and I think now he should be a little bit more down on elixir, so now we should have an easier time to counter his push right here. Let's see here. Very aggressive player so far, though. Very aggressive. Spear goblins and everything like that. We're going to continue to push on this end, though. We're going to use the minions and giant push. I think that this is a pretty good thing right here. Evolved Mega Knight. Now I know that he has it, so now he's 4 cards away. If I can outcycle his Mega Knight, that's going to be good. If I can outcycle his Mega Knight. Okay, so 4 cards away. Let me think. Okay, so now he's 3 cards away. 3 cards away. Bro, the giant didn't even die. What the hell was the point of that? There was no point of that. Oh, and he uses the log. Now he's cooked. Chat, now he's cooked. Now he can't do anything. And we're going to vines that. So then now the princess and the graveyard can get a little bit more value. There we go. Nice. We're going to put a giant in the back there. Minions right here for that mini P. And then we're going to snowball that. Yeah, snowball all that. And then that's nice. And put the evil Valkyrie right here. Suck everything in. Very nice, very nice. And then now we have a huge push right here. We're going to place the bowler up high to kite everything right here. Perfect. Perfect value right here. And then he's gonna try to do something with the witch there, but that's not gonna work. We're gonna take the tower right here. Well, we're pretty close to taking the tower, but we were very close there. We were very close. That's fine. Then we're gonna witch, and then that's gonna work. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do high Valkyrie. Nice. So then that way the princess, that way the witch can also do some damage here, right? He's trying to get aggressive. He's trying to push some pressure on me, but that's not gonna work, right? I'm gonna also play the graveyard right here, and I'm gonna place the vines in anticipation, right? So vines, all that, including the mini P.E.K.K.A. and the Tesla. So there we go, and we take the W, chat. W's in the chat, guys. W's in the chat. Another victory right here. Very easy. He's a little salty, but it is what it is, chat. It's not my fault I'm level 15 now because of the new update. Come on, I just upgraded a couple cards, and now, I'm here. I didn't even push, but I guess now I end up at mid-ladder. That's why I got to get to 10k trophies. I got to be with Jinxie and them, right? Got to get to, at least where I can unlock ranked, or just get to some seasonal arenas, bro. Come on. Bro, why am I lagging? Okay. Okay, Knight. Probably running Hog. Also that Hog emote. Come on now. Come on. I'm gonna wait a second right here. E-Drag, okay. Not going to Graveyard. Not going to do that. Interesting. A little bit laggy. Again, I apologize for that, viewers. We're gonna place the Witch right here. Level 16 Witch. Again, keep saying that because it's very cool to me. I don't know. Let me know if you guys actually have a level 16 card yet after the new update. I'm actually very curious to see how many players have it or not. I'm not gonna place the graveyard. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna place the graveyard, and of course. Oh wait, but you know what? I actually catch them off guard because I bet now he doesn't have elixir. Okay, well he has barely, enough elixir. But we're gonna place the bowler here, and then hopefully the firecracker can actually splash onto the king tower, and yes, she does, and we vines it, but I don't think we even need to use the vines there anyways, but we probably could have, because the bowler bowled onto the the wall breakers there, so that was actually very good connection, but I had the vines there just in case. Now we have the king tower activated. Now we're ready to get into a big push. Again, this giant graveyard deck is very good. I'm having a lot of fun with it. This is my first time playing with it, and this is like the Jinxie deck that I think he was playing. So I know that this card is pretty good. We're not gonna vines. We're not gonna do anything for now. We're gonna hover the snowball right here. And now we're gonna snowball, knock knock that a little bit closer to my side, and then this is all good. Okay, perfect placement of the bowler right here. Right now, the king tower also shoots onto it. Now we go in for a big push. We have the Valkyrie. We have the bowler. Now we have the graveyard. Giant's gonna tank because he's an absolute tank. We're gonna hover the vines. Not gonna be able to do anything. Yeah. Exactly. You know what? Heck, we're gonna vines it. Oh, heck yeah. And now we take the tower. Just like that. Bad placement, though. What am I doing? Gonna place this right here. Oh, wait. Actually, that's fine. The witch still takes that. The tornado from the Valkyrie just absolutely sucks everything in. There we go. Very nice. And then we're gonna place the bowler right here to knock the knight into the king tower. And then just one final graveyard, and then he's cooked. And then there we go. We're just going to vines that because I know that there's nothing that he can do. And then 3, 2, 1, kablamo. That's how we win. And again, with a lot of these mid-ladder decks, it's like, bro, what are they doing? They don't know what they're doing. They just they just throw in the Mega Knight, and then they just throw in a bunch of random cards, after that to basically help the Mega Knight, just like a bunch of filler cards. But again, I can't believe I'm at mid-ladder, but I say that even though for most of my career playing Clash Royale, I've always been mid-ladder. I was never like, a top player, or I was never like at the top, or maybe I was at some point, but I was never like, consistent with it or whatever, right? Anyways, Golden Knight is going to dash there, and then I don't know what the hell I placed there because my game lagging. Level 10 Dark Goblin, very interesting. Wow, that's just going to take it out in one shot. Come on, we have to vines now. We have to vines it. Nice. Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice. Bowler gonna do some damage onto that mini P.E.K.K.A. Very nice. And look at the chain Bowler right here, knocking the Valkyrie back and also knocking the mini P.E.K.K.A. back. Again, it just sucks that my computer is a little bit laggy. If I was playing this on my phone, there would be no lag and I would be playing that optimally. But, you know, that placement was just terrible, right? It was just awful. Why did I place a Bowler into that Electro Dragon? That was just trash, right? But again, it's because my game lags and it just sucks. But if I was streaming this on my phone, it wouldn't be lagging as much. But again, I don't know if there's a good streaming you know, thing with my phone, so I think I would just rather stream on my computer. And plus, a lot of streamers stream on their computer anyways, right? So I think that's like the most optimal thing. Okay, we're going to have to lock in here because we are losing by a little bit. I'm not too worried though. Again, there's no point of being worried. I'm just waiting for 2x elixir, man. Once 2x elixir hits, that's when we're gonna crush our opponents right here. Again, I think Golden Knight is actually really popular, or at least it's popular with the mid-ladder players. A lot of mid-ladder players just love the Golden Knight. They just spam that ability whenever they have the elixir. It's like they just do not care. But yeah, we're gonna set up right here. We're gonna set up with the Evil Witch right here. That's gonna give us a huge advantage right here, right? They're probably gonna have some type of counter right here, right? Electro Dragon, but that's gonna be okay. We're gonna Graveyard right here, and then we're gonna Vines everything. We're gonna Vines all this, right? We're gonna Vines all that. Come on, come on, come on. Nice, there we go. Some huge damage right here. Huge, massive, okay? And then we defend. Okay, no value with the Golden Knight dash. Perfect. And now level 14 Snowball just absolutely takes care of that. Bro, why is he just spamming the Electro Dragon? You know the Electro Dragon isn't actually that good, right? Like, bro, he's not good in this meta, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, come on. We're gonna Vines that. You know what? Screw it. We're not gonna Vines it. We have to Vines the Wizard instead because he's doing a lot more damage. Oh crap! He also activated his King Tower using my Bowler. I don't know if that was a intended thing that he was doing there, but either way, that was a good play, I guess. We're gonna Valkyrie all that. Pull the Golden Knight back. Okay. Wait, this is actually a little bit concerning. A little bit concerning. We gotta lock in now. We gotta lock in. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, lock in, chat. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Okay, I gotta lock in. Because he's taking the lead right now, which is kind of embarrassing as a level 15 player. Okay. Okay. He's gonna spam the ability. No shot. Bro, and he still gets onto my level 16 or whatever. Okay. Doesn't have a spell though, which is kind of interesting. He has a little spell. Ah, crap. Yep, that's gonna be game right there. Chat, this might be my first L. I'm not gonna lie. Chat, this might be my first L. Then let me guess, you're gonna place the Golden Knight, and then you're gonna spam the ability. Yeah. Alright. I shouldn't have lost that, to be fair. I should not have lost that. I should not have lost that. A couple of different plays there, and I definitely could have won that game, but it was my fault. It was my fault. I mean, it's not 100% my fault. Let's be honest. It wasn't 100% my fault, because look at this game. It's lagging in the first couple seconds, bro. He could already be spamming a Hog Rider, and then I would have no counter to this. Look, the game's already been going for what, 15 seconds now? Like, come on. And now we're gonna snowball that. Late snowball. Vines this. Okay. That's fine. This is probably dumb play with the witch into the mother witch, but that's fine. That's okay. Use the giant to tank. And then let's see what he has here. Okay, he just has a Skarmy, but that's not going to do much. Or actually, that's going to do a lot. Firecrackers being an annoying POS. Okay, that's fine. Now we just have to activate King Tower right here. Yes, I was gonna say if I didn't activate King Tower, I was gonna be pissed. A Sparky player, interesting. A trash can on wheels. We're gonna naked Graveyard into the pocket right here. We're gonna do a naked Graveyard. See what he has. He has nothing. Chat, he actually has nothing. I'm just gonna Vines this, and then he's gonna take a bunch of tower damage right here, bro. He didn't have a Mother Witch there as well. If he did have a Mother Witch, that would have been a little bit troublesome, but that was okay. That was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good, I can't lie. Probably was, like, low on Elixir. I have to keep track of Elixir, and I have to start keeping track of Elixir and just, like, their card cycle, man. Like, I think that works a lot to my favor. Can a bowler bowl on the other side? Absolutely, he can. Absolutely. Okay. I think the key play here is to go aggressive. So we're going to go aggressive right here. Bro, how is the Firecracker still targeting? What the hell? Die. Jeez. Come on. It's so annoying, man. And then, of course, he has the Evo. Evo right here. Gonna Vines all that. Gonna Vines all that. Didn't do crap. He's a bait player. Like a little bait. Dude, we're gonna have to do this, even though I don't want to. Now if we do this, Vines that, hopefully get a little bit of value, not too much though. Didn't get a lot of value there, unfortunately. Bro, how am I already like kind of struggling? I thought I was gonna get to AK easily. Like, what is this, chat? What is going on? Doesn't help that I'm still lagging. Like, come on. Come on, minions, take out the Firecracker right here. Okay, nice. And then now we have a big push. We're gonna Vines right here. We're gonna Snowball. Nice! There we go! Giant gets on tower. Nice! This is what I've been waiting for, chat. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Witch gets on the tower. Nice, that's game, that's game, that's game, that's game, that's game, that's game, that's game. That's game, chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sorry if I'm over hyping myself. I'm just happy to win, okay? I'm just happy to win. Alright, let's get into our next match. I think we are 2 or 3 more matches away from AK trophies, chat. So let's go. Let's go. With my level 16 witch, by the way. With my level 16 witch. Let's go. Let's get it. Stop lagging, stop lagging, stop lagging, stop lagging. I gotta upgrade my computer. And see, chat, this is what I mean. I lag and I didn't even counter that. Bro, and a late snowball. Bro, this guy probably thinks I'm an absolute noob. Like, come on. It's not my fault my computer sucks. Like, jeez. What's he gonna have for this, though? E-barbs. Okay. You know what? We're gonna have to force the Vines that, unfortunately, but that's fine. That's okay, chat. So far, we are in the lead with a little bit of a advantage. For those who are watching, if you guys could do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, that would mean a lot to me if I'm providing some fun, entertaining value. Again, that's up to you. No pressure, of course, but we're going to try to do our best here to counter the Goblin Barrel, which, of course, we do. Full counter, right? A good counter to the Bowler with that eye drag. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Okay, shoot. Come on. Reaction. Okay. E-Barbs gets one shot, unfortunately. Again, I think this deck really comes in clutch in 2x Elixir. Right now, we're just kind of reacting and defending, but, you know, I think that's still okay. Look at that Evil Witch, though. Still getting a lot of value, like, full counter. Right, now we're going to go aggressive. Because I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off now, I can't lie. Snowball. Please, yes. Okay. Okay, that somehow worked, chat. That somehow worked. I was fully expecting myself to just, you know, not do good there, but that's fine. Vines this, which, I mean, Valkyrie that, and then we either defend or try to keep pushing. We're going to have to do a little bit of both. That's how we can become a good player, is by defending and also pushing a little bit, because otherwise he's going to take advantage of our weaker side tower right here. So that's fine. We're going to play the Graveyard there as kind of like a distraction so that he doesn't build up a big push right here. And then we're also going to put a Giant in the pocket right here. We're just trying to distract him and then just trying to play it off. Like, we're also trying to 3-crown him, even though in reality We're just mostly trying to defend here. And yeah, that's not going to work. All good. Bowler takes care of all that. Oh, a sneaky freeze. Excuse me. Huh? You tried to go for a sneaky freeze there? Nah, chat. That ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. Bro, but I can't lie. Some sneaky freeze players can low-key piss me off, though. I can't lie. Alright. We should be 1 or 2 more games away from going into AK trophies. That means getting out of training camp. Getting out of this boring-looking arena. Because this reminds me of our beginner days, right? Bro, you guys can't even see the badges that I have, bro. That's how much I'm lagging, chat. Like, that's actually so disgusting, bro. Like, come on. Giant Skeleton. This could be the Giant Skeleton clone that I've been seeing popping up in some CR videos and some clone and some cheesy deck. We have to Vines that. Please do not connect. And of course you connect. That's, damn it. That's okay. We get a little bit of value there, but damn it, dude. If I had the better cycle there, I could have done better. A medium bowler, not a high bowler. Should be a full counter though. That's fine. And bro, what the hell is going on? Please don't. Please. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Good bowler placement, because otherwise that Sparky would have 100% connected right there. It's okay, boy. I'm gonna give you one of these limited Pekka emotes. Here's one of these Logmas emotes. Comes in clutch. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go in for another Witch and Giant push right here. Okay, perfect. We're gonna go for a high Valkyrie placement. Kite that Giant Skeleton so that his bomb does not pop off here. We're also gonna kite that RG right here. Hopefully this the Valkyrie walks back. The Valkyrie does walk back, but didn't do much right there. That's okay. The evil Witch is gonna go in there solo. Gonna die, of course, but that's fine. Again, this deck really comes in handy in double elixir. This is one, you know, this Giant Graveyard deck comes in to clutch. And look at those minions. A little bit of chip damage on the tower, and that's basically GG's right here. Going for a high bowler placement, That way, both the Princess Tower would have connected and done a lot of good damage there, but that's fine. What was that? Okay, Evil Ghost. Okay, we're gonna go in for a Valkyrie right here, please. Thank you. And then chat, look at this big push right here. I'm not even gonna listen. I'm not even gonna support you with the graveyard. Chat, stutter much? Because I know that I have the tower down 100%. Oh, and we Vines that. Get ourselves a little bit of extra chip right there. Bro, we basically got ourselves a 2 crown right there. And then we go in for Ebola right here to defend. Also got themselves a little Sparky. That's okay. Those skeletons are going to do some work. Giant Skelly not going to get onto the tower. Again, another sneaky freeze player, bro. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Are you serious right now, bro? Are you serious right now? Come on, chat. Come on. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's freaking go. 2 more games. I think we should be in for 2 more games, and then we would be at AK trophies. And then after this, we're gonna maybe do some more grinding, and we're maybe gonna check out some more things that this update has in store. Okay, already I'm in the new arena, so I need to, bro. Oh my gosh, chat. Oh my gosh, I'm actually pissed off. What was that, chat? What was that? A defensive graveyard. What am I doing, bro? My lag, bro. This lag is actually killing me. Bro, this lag actually destroyed my, destroyed me right there. What the hell was that, chat? Bro, I was trying to, like, drag, like, another card, but it didn't work out. Bro, now we're lost, bro. Now we lost. Now we actually just lost there. We actually just lost. Now, bro. Bro! I'm actually pissed off, bro. I'm actually pissed off. I'm actually pissed off. Bro, you just take my tower, bro. Bro, I don't care, bro. Bro, what the hell was that? This was supposed to be my game into the next arena. Instead it turned into a crap show to where the my game lagged, and now I lost a full set of trophies right there. 29 trophies, bro. Come on. Wi-Fi. I need better Wi-Fi in my room and a better setup. Chat, this actually pisses me off. A defensive graveyard. What the hell was that, man? 79-66. Now we're 2 games away. We were 1 game away. Now we're 2 games away. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but you know, I'm just trying to cope here. Back to the. Now we're back to the mid ladder, menace, as they call it, the mid ladder menace, and that mid ladder menace being the MK, of course, the Mega Knight. That's fine though. That's fine. What kind of deck are they running though? That's the question. Again, I apologize, everyone. I apologize for this terrible viewing experience. You know, I'm sure on the YouTube side it looks terrible as well, and I apologize a lot. You know, I wish it was better, but I'm just working with what I got here, and but either way, it doesn't matter because I still appreciate y'all for being here, watching me. Hopefully, can provide some entertainment for you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna Valkyrie that Dark Goblin because that Dark Goblin is very deadly. Not gonna let a single connection hit there. Nuh-uh. No sir. No sir. And is that an evil Mega Knight die here? Yes, it is. That's okay. We're gonna go in for our own evil right here, an evil witch. That's gonna be great though. Oh, fully healed up, and he's now kited onto the other side, and he's gonna keep getting shot at with the Princess Tower. A lot of damage there. Actually, a lot more damage there than I would have wanted, but that's okay. That's okay. We can still come back. We can still come back, chat. What the hell is this guy doing? Also gonna Vines that. Vines of Dark Goblin did not work. Fortunately, did not work. He wasted that ghost ability there. What the hell was that ghost ability? I don't think that was a good ability there. Graveyard right here. Probably gonna go Mega Knight or something. Minions right there in the middle. Gonna snowball that because why the hell not? Gonna Vines that. Yeah, that evil Dark Goblin was such a waste, chat. And look at the splash damage with the witch right here. Awesome, awesome job right here. Perfect, perfect. And then we're gonna use the giant there as a kite. We're gonna use the minions there. And then yeah, we should be taking this tower right here. Let's go, let's go. Graveyard right here. Graveyard, 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 graveyard. And then Vines that. Should be good. Should be a decent amount of damage. Bro, that witch placement. What the hell was that witch placement, bro? What the hell is that witch placement? That evil MK is still alive though. Very, very sad. Very sad. That's fine though, chat. This is it. He doesn't have a counter to this. GG's. Good game. Good game. Good game. There we go, chat. One more game. One game to 8K trophies. One game. One game away, guys. One game away. Let's go. Let's go right here, right now. Right here, right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. This guy's name is level 14. But this guy is actually level 13. Okay. Alright. A decent start so far. At least I'm not lagging yet. So, I'm okay with that. Baby dragon. At least it's not a evil baby dragon. So, that's okay with me. Gonna place the minions there once he's targeted onto the giant. And you know what? We're gonna go with the aggressive graveyard right here. We're gonna go with the very, very aggressive graveyard. We're gonna also snowball all that. A little overcommitment though. Ah, shat. I regret this. That was a overcommitment. Now he has a decent push coming my way. Shoot. Bowler, bowler, bowler. Bowler, bowler, bowler. Bowler. Chat, I'm stupid. What am I doing? I'm actually selling. Bro, that was way too much. That was way too much. I overcommitted way too much there, especially in single elixir. What the hell is that? Ugh. That was bad. That's okay. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. Okay. Well, now the problem is not just getting myself a win, but I also have to get myself a, you know, a good win. Or what? No, what am I saying? Okay, we're gonna minions all that. Okay, he had the arrows the whole time. Okay. Okay, that's fine though. He's definitely not expecting my level 16 witch though. Come on. One hit? Okay, sure. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. He has the mini P.E.K.K.A in mind though, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. He's probably gonna try to protect that tower with his life, but maybe what he wasn't expecting was that I could push the other side. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna go opposite lane now. I'm gonna have to go opposite lane right here. We're gonna go opposite lane. I'm gonna go opposite lane. Hopefully this takes out the tower. It's doing a lot. It's getting a lot of damage, but it was not enough. We gotta push. We gotta push. We gotta push. We gotta push. We gotta go for another push right here. We gotta go left side, right, left side, left side, left side. Graveyard, 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 graveyard. Mega Knight, Mega Knight. What? He had a Mega Knight this whole time? No! Come on! Come on! Come on! No! Bro, I could have won that game again. I keep selling, bro. I keep selling my games. What am I doing? Bro, I keep selling my games. And why is the play again button not there? Why are you forcing me out? I wanted to play again, chat. Come on. Oh my gosh, bro. This is pissing me off, bro. This is pissing me off. Bro, this game pissing me off for real. Why are you pissing me off, game? Come on. 107 wizard for a 4-star. And that was supposed to be 104 magic. I mean, rare, you know, wild cards as well. Not that good value, man. Come on. They nerfed these magic drops. A 3 cannoneers for a 3-star? Come on. That was supposed to be like way more. Like, way more, man. Come on. So dumb. Oh my gosh, chat. Come on. Bro. Bro, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? What are we doing, man? Chat, this is pissing me off for real. But, you know what they say. The best way to channel your anger into whatever you want to do is to be productive. And to put that energy into something that's gonna channel your anger, you know, so to speak. We're not gonna stop though. We're not gonna stop until we hit. We're not gonna stop until we hit 8,000 though, because I'm fully capable of that, and I know it. I know that. How many trophies are we away? We are 79-64, so 2 games away. 2 games away. This is so dumb, bro. A champion wild card, we'll take it. We'll take it. Open this giant chest, get some stuff, get some more gold, and then we gotta unlock this mega ultra lightning chest very soon. And then after this, Clash Fest. Okay, Clash Fest is Arena 21. Definitely looks pretty cool. And then some more rewards up here. That's pretty nice. And then Pancakes Arena, and then Valhalla, etc., etc. Alright. Chat, we're going to keep running this deck. I don't care. I don't care, chat. We're going to win. We're going to win it with this deck. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. 2 games away. Hopefully, no more lag. No more stupid shenanigans. No more stupid play. Bro, what am I doing? Stop. Stop. What is this? Okay, we're just gonna see and react. Okay. I'm okay with this. Then we graveyard right here. Aggressive graveyard because he just played a lot of elixir. Now he should have very little amount of elixir. Boom, full counter right here. Full counter. Lots of damage. Now he's definitely low on elixir. He definitely overcommitted there, chat. Chat, he definitely overcommitted right here. I know he did. I know he did. I know he did, chat. I know he did. Let's go. Minions. Yeah, sure. A little push here with the giant and minions right here. Let's see. Vines that. Bro, what the hell, bro? Bro, and that didn't even do anything, bro. That didn't even do anything. Valkyrie, 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 come on. Well, that Rain Rider still got a huge connection there. But that's fine. We got the tower, so we should win this. Very easily, actually. Very easily. He's going to try to Goblin Barrel, though. I know he is. I know he is. I know he is. So I got to be ready for that. Okay, we're going to minions in the back here, right here. Because I know that he might want to do a Goblin Barrel. No? Okay. Chad, did he give up? Chad, I think he gave up. Oh, let's go. Chad, he gave up. I mean, even if he didn't give up, I was going to win that anyways, but let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right here. Play again. Last match until Clash Fest Arena. 8K trophies. Talk to me, chat. Let's go. Come on now. Okay, no lag, no lag, no lag. Stop lagging, stop lagging, stop lagging. Alright, minions in the back, minions in the back, minions in the back. Cycle that, cycle that. Level 12. I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna lose. I'm sorry, my guy. You're not winning this, bro. You're not winning this. Level 15. I mean level 13. I mean level 12. What? Okay. Executioner. Listen, not a bad counter, but you know, the Giant still got plenty of hits there. So he does have Evo Executioner though, so that's very interesting. A bad Valkyrie placement by me. But we're gonna play this smart, chat. We are gonna play this smart. We're gonna play defensively at first until double elixir, because that's when we can get a lot of value. And then after that, we go crazy. So we can't play. So we can't go anything, you know, too risky, because that's what I did in my previous game, and that's what got me the L right there. Okay, so we're gonna set up with a Giant in the back, so that way we can get ourselves some value right here. And then you know what? Because you played the Sparky, I'm just gonna go in for an aggressive Graveyard because I don't really got that much else of a counter right here. And of course he has the Mega Knight, no surprise there, right? No surprise. Now we might be in a bit of trouble though. We might be in for a little bit of trouble right here. This is what I'm talking about, man. What did I just talk about with myself? You know, over commitment and stuff like that. This is exactly what I mean. And now I'm gonna lose, bro. Now I'm gonna lose. Wait, am I not losing? Holy chat! I thought I was losing there, dude. I thought I was dead there for sure. I thought I was gonna, dude. I thought I was a goner. I thought I was a goner for sure. The Boss Bandit is doing a lot of damage though. I can't lie. The Boss Bandit did a lot of damage right there. But we're gonna try to counter right here. We're gonna have to Vine Snap. We're not gonna play stupid though. We're not gonna play stupid. Giant gets 1 hit, 2 hits. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, chat. It's bad Snowball because that pushes the E-Barbs into whatever is going on there. What the hell is going on? I need to see. This game needs to stop lagging. Come on. Bro, bad vines. What the hell was that? I was supposed to vines on this tower, bro. What the hell? That's okay. It's all good. Giant Snowball to finish it off. Giant just Snowball to finish it off. Let's go! Let's go, Chad. Let's go. A very poor play by me, but somehow it was still good enough to win, at least for mid-ladder. That and the fact that I was lagging, of course. But I'm going to get that fixed soon. Very, very soon. But there we go. New arena reached. Let's freaking go. I am now at the highest I've ever been with 8,000 trophies. And good thing about it is that there's a trophy gate, which means that I'm not going to fall lower than this. I'm also fully confident I am going to be able to go from Clash Fest into the Pancakes Arena, and then from Pancakes Arena to Valhalla, and then Valhalla to Legendary Arena. Dude, I have the full capabilities of reaching 10k trophies in Seasonal Arena. I mean, come on. I'm fully capable of that, and I know it. And I know it. I just, sometimes I don't have the time to push, but I also need to upgrade some more cards and to just get better at the game in general. But this is going to be our reward, opening this super mega ultra lighting chest. So we're going to go. Anything that I don't want? No, everything here is kind of good. Maybe the 3 Musketeer. Nope, definitely not that. Earthquake, I guess. I guess Earthquake is okay. Golem though? No, I'm not really playing in Golem. So Tornado? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, pretty good chest. Super mega ultra lightning chest. And now we reach our new season highest, which is Clash Fest right here. So look at that, chat. My highest trophies now is at 8,021. Very, very nice right here. And ooh, League, current season, Master 1. Interesting. Best season, Master 2. Huh. Maybe that was from a statistic before. But we're also going to be claiming a lot of these rewards right here. Also, chat, here real quick. I think this is based on, like, an individual person playtime. So for me, I guess it's because I play a lot more. I have to earn 450 crown just to unlock the tower skin. But for some people, I know, you know, they don't have to do it as much. So they don't actually have to grind, you know, 45 or 450. I think I saw someone with, they had to do like 500 crowns. That's insane. That's insane right here. Thanks for giving me a banner that I already had, Supercell. Come on, you couldn't have given me something else? That's dumb. Dude, I already had this banner. This banner was a free banner. Dude, this was literally a free banner you could get from a QR code. I'm like 100% sure. It was like this one, right? Or wait, no. This is new? No, wait, chat. Oh, wait, was I getting it confused? Maybe it was this one. Okay, maybe it was a new banner. Oh, yo, my bad, my bad. Maybe it was new. I don't know. I thought it wasn't new. Because, chat, that's like the worst feeling. To where it's like you unlock one of these like seasonal chests, and they already give you like an emote, or they give you like a banner that you already would have unlocked with the open chest event, right? Like, let's say I got this emote from that 4-star drop. Then, you know, what would be the point of that? That legit happened to me last season in October, where I think I already unlocked like some Royal Ghost banner, and then turns out that was like a banner that you were gonna get anyways, as long as you open up enough, you know, seasonal chests. But you know, whatever, it is what it is, man. Like, these are just cosmetics, and you know, it is what it is. And yeah, we're gonna get this one Musketeer Evo though, very nice. I think Musketeer Evo is a very consistent. It's a consistent evolution, you know. It's a consistent evolution. I'll say that. So, we are also. Oh yeah, so now we also have these things right here. We're gonna save that though. I'm not gonna open them until the season end. It'll be like a massive opening video. But I know that lucky drops, lucky chests have now been nerfed, so it doesn't feel as good. And now I feel like I should have opened them before the update, but it is what it is. It's also on Supercell fault, by the way. You know, they should have told us that they were gonna change that, but they didn't, and that was very scummy of them. Very, very scummy of them. They should have not done that. But supposedly now lucky drops have been nerfed, which sucks. A lot, by the way. Anyways, chat. Now we're gonna jump into some merge tactics. So what I wanted to do with this live stream was check out the new update, which I just did at the beginning of the stream. So if you not have seen that yet, you guys can rewind and check that out. And then if you guys are also enjoying the stream, subscribing to the channel would help out a lot. Thank you so much. And so now we're gonna jump into some merge tactics, because I know that there's a new update for merge tactics as well. And last season I finished gold 3. I was so close to diamond. I was like right there, but I legit didn't have enough time. And I also started merge tactics like a little over halfway when the season was already started. So I legit only had like maybe like a week to grind from 0 trophies all the way to 3,000. And of course it wasn't realistic unless I put in like copious amounts of hours. And I was already putting in a lot of hours, like grinding off stream, and grinding on stream, but it was already like way too much. So it is what it is. I'm not mad at it, because again, with every season reset is another chance for you to get, you know, the badge. So I'm also gonna be trying to push the diamond this season, so now I can upgrade this badge to the what's it called, diamond badge. And I heard that someone like some people in the community wanted to show like where they place globally, and I think that's a good suggestion. You know, I think that's a good suggestion. They should have it to where it's like, okay, you reach diamond and you were placed like global 5,000, or you were global whatever. But that's just, you know, community thoughts. But for now, we're gonna check out the new merge tactics update. Gonna play a couple of games here. Obviously, there's the new ruler battle machine. I think I've heard some mixed reactions. Some people are saying that he's good. Some people are saying that he's kind of bad. I'm going to have to check that out for myself. So, of course, with the season reset, we're going to start back up in 0. But the good thing now is that, you know, now that I'm starting from the very start, there's going to be 40 days. So that's going to be plenty of time spread out, so that I don't have to rush and play like 6 hours or 8 hours of merge tactics on the weekend, on like a Saturday or Sunday. That's just ridiculous. I don't think anyone is able to handle that, right? So 40 days, right? You can spread that out and just play like a couple games a day, maybe even like, you know, 2 or 3, and I'm sure, you know, you would be able to reach up to diamond eventually. But yeah, just take a look at the reward track right here. Just pretty basic stuff, you know. Of course you want, of course they're gonna give you the battle machine for free, right? As long as you just keep grinding here, right? Which is no problem, and a couple more king cards right here to give you that king skin. Of course, I know that for me, because I didn't play that much, you know, I don't even have the Spear Empress, or do I have the Goblin Queen. But listen, at least I have Elixir Long, okay? At least I have Elixir Long, because I think Elixir Long is still the best ruler by far. Unfortunately, I was just like this close. I was only like, you know, maybe 200 or 300 trophies away from unlocking his level 4, which I think would have unlocked me the Lava Long skin for free, which, let's be fair, he's definitely the best looking skin, you know, with that red fire dragon, right? But I didn't get it. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it's just cosmetics. It's just, you know, there for cool factor, right? Again, I think if I have all these things unlocked here, from what I've seen from other YouTubers, it should be level 4 for Elixir Long, and then level 4 for Goblin Queen, and then level 4 for Spear Empress with 0 out of 20, I think. And then I think Royale King is like level 5 with only like 10 out of 40 or something like that. You know, and again, you know, maybe if I play, you know, I'll probably unlock the Velvet King, right? So Velvet King looks better than Marble King, and then Gold King looks better than Velvet King. And there's also a Christmas Royale King coming in the December season, you know. So yeah, with that being said, chat, we're gonna jump into our first game of merge tactics in this new update. Hopefully things are gonna be fun. I think I'm just gonna push to bronze 2, so that we can unlock the building modifier. Yeah, we're gonna unlock the building modifier, because from bronze 1 to 200 trophies, bronze 2, there's no modifier, right? But there are some new modifiers right here. We have rare start with the 2-star 2 elixir troop, pretty nice. And then we have building, elixir collector, generates elixir over time. Very nice, very cool. Let's jump into our first game. And I know that it's, you know, just the beginning, so there's probably going to be a lot of noobs, and there's probably going to be a lot of new players coming into it. So I'm not going to be surprised if the lobby is just going to be full of Royale Kings, which of course they have the Royale Kings right here, right? Which doesn't really seem fair, because I'm just gonna crush them immediately. They don't know what they're doing, so yeah. Also, I know that they also have unlocked. Sorry. I also know that they have updated, you know, some balance changes. So they gave the king a buff to where now he can get anywhere between 4 to 8 elixir, which is a good buff for the Royale King, of course. But they also changed out a couple of things, and they also did it so that there's a couple of new things in the game now. Like for example, there's some new traits that came in, and then there's a couple traits that came out. Right, they rotated a couple cards here. The key thing to remember with at least this new merch tactics update is that they added some new traits, which includes the superstar trait, and I think the what's it called? There's another one, but basically the meta right now is to go superstar, and it's to go Ranger with the Royal Giant, because the Royal Giant just came out. And yeah, okay, so Noble and Superstar, right? And then they also have P.E.K.K.A. Oh, right, because they have the P.E.K.K.A. trait. That's pretty interesting. Oh, right, and they also have added the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and they added the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and they also added the Royal Giant. So these are two pretty interesting cards. I've seen some crazy videos already of people basically going crazy with the new Superstar trait. I think it looks absolutely broken, because I think Superstar, what it does is that allows you to like use multiple abilities all at once. So that is just absolutely broken. I hope that Superstar doesn't nerf it. You know, just let us have our fun, guys. Come on. They also added the Giant trait. Oh, and look at this. They also added a Monk. It says creates a shield that deflects damage onto the offender and heals the Monk for a few seconds every few hits. So hit requirements 5. Ace and Superstar. Yeah, let's go. So we have the Superstar trait here as well. What is it right here? Where is it? Okay, Superstar. Combat Star. Superstar's ability bar is partially filled. 50% chance to recast after casting their ability. So Superstar with the Monk, Witch, and with the Musketeer, and with the Electro Dragon. I mean, E-Giant. So that's going to be absolutely broken. Superstar is absolutely a broken trait, and I've seen some crazy insane traits. Like I've seen the Electro Giant, his like aura, his electric aura just like covers the whole field, which looks absolutely insane. And I've also seen like this the Witch just like spamming skeletons. It looks absolutely broken. So that looks absolutely crazy. The Monk seems to be a very good card as well, right? Super tanky. And he also has the Ace and Superstar synergy, so I think that's very good. His ability is also pretty cool, right? He can create a shield that protects everybody, and he also has a lot of tankiness, so he can also become a natural tank. I'm a little sad that they got rid of Juggernaut, but I'm not that sad because they essentially replaced it with the same kind of trait, which is, I think, Giant. I think the Giant trait, and I think also the Superstar trait, or something like that. I actually don't really know. But either way, you know, it's a new season, there's a new meta, and there's a lot more fun to be had, for sure. You know, I like how they, you know, change up the meta sometimes, because sometimes it does get a little bit stale, or at least according to some people, right? Especially last season. But, you know, for me, I still very much enjoyed this game so far. And so, you know, I'm still trying to, you know, figure things out. But I think I keep stuttering. I still think things are very fun. But this guy seems to know what he's doing, at least for a little bit, because he does have plenty of 3-star, but we also have a 3-star Dark Goblin of our own here. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully we win this. I think we are going to win this, though. It is a little scary with that Goblin machine there, but everything else is pretty good. I am glad that they kept the Ranger trait in here, because Ranger is really good, especially Dark Goblin. I think Dark Goblin's still like really good. I think he's still like maybe S tier in terms of, you know, damage dealer. But yeah, pretty easy win there. Again, at this lower level, you know, especially after season reset, it's mostly going to be Royale Kings, right? Mostly going to be new players, mostly going to be players like that. But of course, as you go up, there's going to be more and more experienced players, and so on and so forth. So they also have the P.E.K.K.A. trait. I do want to check out what the P.E.K.K.A. trait is, though. Let me see. Oh, we do start off with the Mini P.E.K.K.A., so that's interesting. We can check that out. A lightly armored heavy hitter with the soft for pancakes, of course. A slow but heavily armored melee fighter. Nothing that pats her. Right, that's true. So, the P.E.K.K.A. trait. P.E.K.K.A. gains bonus damage. They also heal after defeating a troop. 30% extra damage, and also 30% heal of max HP. So I think that's a really great trait. I think that's very cool. Oh, Brutalist. That's the trait that I was thinking. Chat. That's the trait that I was thinking. The Brutalist, I think, replaces the Juggernaut. Brutalist gain bonus hit speed, marking enemies with each hit. Enemy target loses HP after 4 marks. So plus 30% and minus 20% of their max HP. So definitely very, very good. I think the Brutalist and the Giant trait are definitely going to be the 2 tanky traits this season. And then the Superstar trait is going to be like the standout trait of the season. You know, dealing a lot of damage, a lot of cheesiness. You know, Superstar trait is just really, really awesome. So whoever starts with the good RNG, especially in the higher and higher few levels of merge tactics, are going to have a huge advantage, as you know, especially with the Superstar trait, because I feel like if you just start with the Superstar trait, you're just going to be basically dominating the game. At least I think it's something like that. But you know, we'll just have to see how it plays out. You know, maybe take advantage of, you know, just the first season for now, just because it's still kind of unbalanced, and you know, hopefully they don't do like a mid-season nerf or something like that, especially for Superstar. You know, I could see it though. I could definitely see them doing something like that, but you know, we'll just have to see where it goes, right? Ooh, I do want to try out the Royal Giant, but we're gonna have to save that for later because we're gonna have to upgrade the Witch right there. Get ourselves a merge. Very nice. And again, I think RNG is still a big aspect of merge tactics, and that's the thing that kind of, you know, is a little sucky sometimes, right? Because again, you know, if they start out with a good or with a better hand, then it's going to be pretty hard to break through. And especially if they already pick up the traits that you wanted first, right? So that's things like Superstar, or maybe they picked up, you know, a Giant trait, or maybe like a Brutalist or something like that, right? That's just something to keep in mind. But, you know, I'm sure you can navigate around it and just to find, you know, what works. But I think especially this season, with the addition of buildings, it's going to definitely shake things up in a meta, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see how things play out, right? So, I am very excited though. Nevertheless, I am very excited to just, you know, see and to just find out, you know, what works and what doesn't, and to see if I can push the 3,000 trophies, you know? I feel like last season I was definitely very close, and I could have hit 3,000 trophies, but again, it was because I didn't have enough time last time, so it was just, you know, because of time restraints that I wasn't able to hit, what's it called, 3,000 trophies. But I think if it wasn't for a time restraint, I would say I would give myself like a good, you know, 60-70% chance that I would have hit diamond. But especially at the end there, you know, I noticed, especially, you know, towards the latter half of Gold 3, it definitely starts to get sweaty. It definitely starts to get, you know, tilting. You know, I was tilting. I was like going up and down and things like that. And yeah, I can't lie, it's not fun, right? It's not fun to tilt in merge tactics. It's definitely not fun to tilt in regular CR as well. But I don't know, it just somehow feels like, you know, tilting in merge tactics is just like somehow worse. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a different feeling or something like that. I don't know. All right, but we do have our Electro Giant here, which is both Superstar and Giant, which I think is a really good trait, especially for him this season. We already have a Superstar trait, so this is going to be interesting. We're going to see how this works. And yeah, has bar partially filled up with a 50% chance to recast after casting their ability. So I think that's huge. I think that's massive. Like, okay, so look, right here, which has her ability to charge up. She charges it, doesn't get the recast there, but that's okay, right? Because there was a 50% chance. Maybe she's going to do it again here, right? So, wait, I think she just casted her ability twice. Or maybe it was twice. I don't know. I didn't see that clearly, but, you know, it does seem like the Superstar trait is good, though. I think the Superstar trait is good. Very, very good, though. I also want to read the Giant trait. It says, Giants take less damage. Right, so that makes a lot of sense. You place the Royal Giant with the Electro Giant. Makes a lot of sense there. I think that makes sense. So, oh, nice. And then we'll go for our 3-star Mini P right here. Very nice. And then the Valkyrie has the Brutalist trait. Interesting. So, I think the Valkyrie could probably do a lot of things here, but we're just not going to do it right now because, again, we're just trying to get those merges going right here. And yeah, at these lower level arenas, man, like, they don't know what they're doing, right? So it's very easy to get these merges. Otherwise, at the higher levels, it's definitely harder to get those merges, right? But right now, you know, we're just taking it easy. We're just taking a chill, you know, time, right? We're just relaxing. We're having fun in merge tactics, right? So that's what it's all about, okay? And so we have the Brutalist, and so we have the Superstar trait here. Let's see if they cast the ability twice. Let's see if we have that. I don't see anything yet, but maybe it's just that 50% chance, right? We'll see, we'll see. But I think either way, you know, it's still a pretty good trait. I think people should still, you know, go for it, right? So let's see here. We also have Archer Queen here for that Ranger trait to support the Skeleton Dragon, but I don't think we're gonna go for that. I think we're just gonna be chilling for now. She does provide the clan trait though, so you know what? We are gonna do that. We are gonna do that for that clan trait. Either that or replace that with the undead trait. Oh wait, but we already have an undead with the Skeleton King and the Witch, so we're just gonna take it easy like right here. And yeah, I'm not even stressing. I'm not even stressing, man. I'm just taking it easy. This is very fun. We're just having an easy, good time, man. Just adjusting into the new season, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, and yeah, man, getting used to the meta. I think right now there's already kind of a meta established where, you know, it's definitely Superstar, and I would say Superstar and Brutalist. I would say Superstar and Brutalist are definitely the two key things here. And damn, look at how many skeletons she's spawning already. I guess that Superstar trait is really coming in handy right there. She just spawned a crap ton of skeletons there, so that was definitely the Superstar trait coming handy there with her casting her ability multiple times and summoning just a crap ton of skeletons. Almost like her 3-star merge version, right? Where she would be spawning infinite skeletons like that anyways, right? So it just feels like it's very crazy. Very, very crazy. We're gonna go, let's go Royal Giant, man. I want to check out what the Royal Giant does, or what the Royal Giant does. And then we're also gonna have our Ranger trait right here. So that was very nice, right? Very nice. Royal Giant's very tanky, a slow, tanky Ranger whose crown is heavier than his head, than his cannon. Okay, so look at that. His Ranger trait really comes in handy. He's actually like almost like the best of two worlds, where he can both be a good Ranger and he's a good Ranger with good HP, which means that even if they try to snipe you in the back line with maybe something like Assassin, he's not going to go down because he's a tanky boy and he does some decent damage as well. And he also has the Ranger trait, which I think it makes a lot of sense for him to have that. So I think Royal Giant is definitely going to be pretty meta, I would say. I would say the most meta troops, especially in this new rotation, in this new season, are the Monk, from what I've seen. So I would say Monk, and then I would say Monk and Royal Giant. Yeah, I think Monk and Royal Giant. Mini P.E.K.K.A. does seem to be pretty good as well, but again, he's called Mini P.E.K.K.A. for a reason. You know, he's a mini version of the P.E.K.K.A., so he doesn't do as much damage, but he does do some good damage. You know, if he does get to the 3-star, I think he does do pretty well, I would say. Let's go with the Electro Giant right here, so we can get the Giant trait. So that was very nice. So we could also replace that for 2 Rangers. You know what? We're gonna replace the Valkyrie for now because I think the Brutalist with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Interesting. Who's Brutalist? Okay, so Mini P.E.K.K.A., Valkyrie, Goblin Machine, and the Skeleton King. Okay. So again, I think Ranger is going to work out really good for us this season because, you know, at the end there, the Royal Giant was just speeding up with his Ranger trait. So he was shooting even faster and he still had that extra HP. So I think that just works out really well, especially for the Royal Giant right here. So that's very nice. Again, Rangers gain hit speed per attack, gaining up to 25. Stacking up to 25, so that's very good. I think that's really, really good, actually. Let's get ourselves another Mini P.E.K.K.A. on the board. Hopefully we can get maybe a 3-star. We get ourselves another Ranger right here with the Dark Goblin. That's super duper awesome. And yeah, we're just going to be going with this, right? A little bit tanky in the back. And then obviously we put our Rangers in the back. Again, I still think Dark Goblin is going to be really good. So I can see the ideal pairing being Dark Goblin and Royal Giant, and then you would take the Skeleton Dragon out because Skeleton Dragon's kind of meh, right? He's still kind of meh, but it is what it is. But yeah, you know, I think again, I know I already said this, but again, we're just adjusting to the new season, seeing what works, and just going from there. Let's go Executioner for Blaster synergy, right? Who's the Blaster still? Okay, so Spear Goblin, Okay, Wizard is a blaster now, which is interesting. Executioner is going to do some good work, though. So, place that? No. Place you. And place this right here. Okay, let's go. We have ourselves a little wall here, so I think that's going to work out. He does have the Superstar trait, which is a little bit scary, I can't lie. Very, very scary, actually. What the hell? Wow, okay, so he just absolutely dominates me in this round with that Superstar trait. Wow. Very, very scary right here, the Superstar trait. Damn, okay. Damn, I was not expecting that, chap. Not expecting that at all. Okay. So now we pivot. We adjust, and we pivot. That's what we do. Let's go. Maybe Valkyrie is actually kind of good. Nah, let's go like this. Let's go like this. Because I feel like we need a bit more DPS. A little bit more DPS. And then a little bit more tanks. Yeah. That's not going to work. Damn, we're going to take our first L already? No way. I guess I did kind of play that bad. It is what it is. We're going to push a little bit more. We're going to push the 200 trophies, chat. We're going to push 200 trophies, and then after that, I'm going to end the stream. Okay? Right now, it is 1:18 a.m. So, again, coming at you guys with another late stream. Unfortunately, well, it's unfortunately for myself, but it's also unfortunately for you guys because, you know, I don't think my audience enjoys late night streams, right? Because who's going to stay up this late watching this stream, right? That, and also at the same time, I don't think most of my audience is going to be like from Asia or something where for them it's like the morning, right? But most of my audience is NA, right? North American. So that means that most of you guys are like the same time as me, right? Which means that I should be streaming earlier, and that you know, I should be streaming earlier so that you guys have time to watch me, and that it's better for me as well because obviously, you know, it's not good to stay up late, right? We're gonna go clan, brutalist. I mean, yeah, brutalist right here. Assassin. Okay, sure. So they're gonna be jumping in the back there. That's fine. I'm gonna put the witch right here so the assassins do not get us. There we go. Yeah, this is very easy. Very nice. There we go. Royal Giant. It's a decent card, I would say. You know, Royal Giant's a pretty decent looking card in the meta. And in the meta. Whoa. Ooh, I was gonna say am I gonna lose that round? Seriously, man? Come on. Whatever. Bro, and now we don't have enough elixir, or we barely had enough elixir there. Alright, chat. Okay. Okay, I see. They have a goblin machine here, so we're not gonna, you know, we're not gonna put the dark goblin in the back there. We're gonna put this in the front. Then the dark goblin's missiles does not target us, hopefully. Targets the dark goblin, that's fine though. I just want to protect my witch for now, so then the witch does not get shot. She doesn't, and we take the W right here in this round. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Let's go, everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing well. Wherever you are, if you're having a good day or night or afternoon, whatever that may be, sending some good vibes your way. You know, whatever you're going through, man, just know that, you know, people are always going to be there to support you, and I'm here if you guys are, you know, wanting to talk and stuff like that. You know, I'm a bit of a yapper, so I you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, sometimes, you know, you might be having a hard time and need someone to talk to, and it's very important to, you know, get your feelings out there and to, you know, get your thoughts out there, right? But yeah, you know, that's what, you know, that's what I'm trying to do, you know? I'm streaming, I'm also yapping, talking about life, talking about just, you know, how to be better, how to, you know, do better as well, right? again, like, when it comes to streaming, right, I'm just starting out, and, you know, I'm playing Clash Royale on my own time anyways, so it's just one of those things where it's like, why not stream, you know? Why not stream? Why not do it? Because, you know, if I were to play this on my own time anyways, why not play it right here? You know, stream it to the world. We're gonna replace that with the P.E.K.K.A. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Let's go like this and then go like this. Yeah. Well, yeah, chat. I hope you guys are doing good. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do that. But again, no pressure. You guys don't have to subscribe to the channel. Damn, we're gonna lose this round very badly. What the frick, dude? Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about with the RNG and stuff like that. It's kind of difficult. Let's go like this. And bro, what is with these expensive cards, bro? Are you kidding me right now? We're gonna go Monk. Yeah, we're gonna go Monk. And then we're gonna sell the Monk to get ourselves a 3-star Dargoggins. P.E.K.K.A. I think the P.E.K.K.A. trade's good. Yeah. We're gonna win this though. Protect our backline a little bit because they do have the assassin trait, so we don't want them to get any value. My troops are a little bit clumped up, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, especially in this right now. Dude, that Royal Ghost is getting a lot of value. Ugh. Ugh, disgusting. But took that out. Now we're guaranteed second place. Oh, bro, he still has 1 HP left. Bro, are you kidding me? Okay. That's fine. Let's pivot. Let's pivot. We gotta pivot. Let's go. Nah, Barbarian's not good right now. So we're gonna go Princess. MK. Sell the MK. Get the P.E.K.K.A. Sell the Princess. Get this. Upgrade that. Sell that. Upgrade that. And then now we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. See, that was good, chat. A little bit of farming there, right? Selling troops, gaining elixir, upgrading our bench, making sure that we have all the things that we need to get in order to succeed. Yeah. And of course, 3-star Dark Goblin, still very, very good. I think I might consider switching my position of my Royal Giant because yes, even though he is a good back ranger, I think his goal is still to be a tanker at the front. So he needs to tank. He needs to tank, chat. 2-star Dog Goblin. Ooh, potentially 4-star maybe. We'll see. They do have the superstar trait and they have a bunch of 3-star. What the heck, chat? What the heck? That's just not fair. Sell you. Do this, do that. Sell you. Get this. Yeah, it's not looking good. Now we're probably gonna lose this, but that's fine. We're gonna take second place though. We're gonna take second place. Unless Dark Goblin clutches up, maybe? Nah. Not even close, bro. Not even close. Again, this is one of those things where RNG worked out for him. And then he won the round there. And that's fine. Let's see how many trophies we have so far. I think we should be at 100 now, I think. Let's see. 74? Okay. That's fine. Whatever. We're going to keep playing until we get to 200 though, chat. We're going to keep playing until we get to 200. You know, have a chill time here. And just vibe it out, man. Just vibe it out. You know, have a good time. And to just, you know, talk about live. You know, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, chat, you know, let's talk about a job real quick. Oh, sorry guys. Did I just say a swear word accidentally? Did I just accidentally trigger you guys? No, I'm kidding, guys. Yes, I know. The sacred word that the internet hates right now. I know, guys. I'm not unemployed, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm not unemployed. I am partially employed. I am partially employed and partially part-time, which means that I clock in, I do my job, and you know, I get paid. Not much, because this economy sucks. But you know, I try my best. And yeah, man, I feel like, you know, jobs are one of those things where, you have to do, right, to survive in this world and to also be, a productive member of society, right? And obviously a lot of people have different expectations, right? Like my parents, as an Asian parent, of course they want me to get, something like, doctors or lawyers and, that typical shenanigan, right? But, for me, that's just not it, like I was never, I was never the type of person to really excel at science or to do, something medical related, right? But I also find it to be a little challenging, right? And maybe that's just me, or maybe I just haven't put in enough time to really test myself. But I also feel like with the rise of AI and just how many things AI can do, it is scary sometimes, right? Because you look at things and you just think like, man, like things are so grim, things are so, doom and gloom. And for some things, it is, right? But it doesn't mean that you guys give up. It doesn't mean that you would have to, think, oh no, it's over, right? And it's only going to get worse from here. And it might, right? It might get worse from here. It might get worse before it gets better. But again, it depends. It's just like how you look at life and how you want to do what you want to do. Some people, they get lucky. Maybe they get a good job immediately. Maybe they had relatives, or maybe they were just, at the right place at the right time. And for those people, I'm happy for them, truly, because, you get an opportunity that at the time wasn't there, and then you took advantage of it, and then you got what you got, right? Same thing with the whole 2020 situation, right? 2020 was both a challenging year for the whole world, but it also was an opportunity for a lot of folks because they had more time, which means that they figure things out more, and maybe they spend more time, researching or doing different things and just understanding themselves and to just understand where they are in the world. And I know that for me, things like, schooling was actually easier because it was online. Of course, that was before AI and everything, but there were still ways to, get around that and to, get good grades and to, basically, take advantage of the fact that, you couldn't be there in person and to get yourself into a good school. And then after that, you would just have to, go to school and, do well there and everything and so on and so forth, right? And I think, with these types of opportunities, they're not always going to be there. So when something does show up, take advantage of that. Don't take it for granted. And then, look back in the future and be like, man, I wish I could have done this. I wish I could have done that. I understand that it's very tough for a lot of people, and justifiably so. I feel like it's one of those things where, you try your best, and maybe it succeeds, right? Maybe it doesn't, but you just have to try. Same thing with the streaming thing. I'm not used to streaming, right? Like, I don't know what I'm doing, right? I just open my camera, yap to the camera, yap to you guys, and if you guys can find some entertainment out of it, and if I can provide that to you guys, then I'm happy, truly. Because I feel like, there's already a lot of people struggling as it is, and so, why bring more of that into this world? And, okay, this is also like our... Oh, nice, look at that, we can emote now, and there's also a checklist here, or our board, to see some progress. Oh, nice. Anyways, so what I was saying was basically, you want to try your best, no matter what it is that you're doing, right? It doesn't matter if you don't succeed, or you do succeed. What matters is trying and not giving up. And a lot of this advice is advice that I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard before, right? And in a way, a lot of advice that people give you online are just the same thing, but just packaged in a different way, right? It's not like regurgitated to a point where it's annoying. I mean, it could be annoying, but I feel like, the ultimate point, the ultimate thing is what they're trying to tell you is just being yourself, first of all, trying your best, not giving up, and to just make life yours, man. Life is just so precious as it is, and so to be able to be given a life where you have access to all these things, you have access to the internet, friends and family, you have yourself a good body. Of course you want to take advantage of that, right? Of course you want to make the most out of that, because that's how you can truly succeed, and that's how you can truly become the best. Again, of course it doesn't guarantee that you will succeed, but definitely increases the chances. And that's what I'm doing with streaming, to tie it all back. That's what I'm doing with streaming. I stream because I want to become known, and I also want to become, kind of famous, and I want to, be someone who is up there with the GOATs of streaming. People like Speed, people like Kai, people like Jason the Weed, right? I'm not saying I look up to them, but, it's hard to ignore their success. And I think they're very wholesome people as well. They're just, everyday people like us as well, but they just put in the work, just put in the hours, and look at where they are now, right? They're successful. And that's the thing, and that's like another good life lesson. It's to just understand, like, the success that you see on screen is one side, but the other side is you not seeing the work that they put in, right? Because they had to have put in a lot of work to get to where they got, right? There's no way in hell that they did not put in work to get where they got at. They had to put in a hell of a lot of work. I know that for sure, right? But that's what you don't see, right? What you don't see behind the cameras is the work that we do behind the scenes. And oftentimes that's just as important, if not more important, than the work that you do on screen, because of the fact that, you have your personal life, right? That's one thing. You have your personal life, you have personal things going on, and that's sometimes, and that's something that sometimes you can't control. And so with these types of things, right, there's things that you can bring up on the internet if you want to share. And with my channel, I've already shared a lot of personal things that I would have never shared with even a lot of people that I know in general. But it's just something that I feel like I want to share because I want to help people out. I want to hear their stories, and we can grow as a community so that we can all help each other. And to also understand that at the end of the day, we're all just human, right? You're no different than me, and I'm no different than you. We're all just living in this world, trying to, do our best, right? Get a good job, find a career that you're happy with, right? Find a partner eventually down the line, and to just be happy, right? And happy isn't something that is going to last long, right? It's temporary. But I think what we can all learn from happiness is just the mindset that you're at, and how you can apply that to your own life. Because again, I feel like once you get to a point where you understand that, hey, this is okay, and I need to just be happy with where I am now, even if things are looking bad, then that's actually something that's very powerful, and people cannot take away that from you. So if you can build that up for yourself, being able to just say, hey man, listen, I'm not going to listen to what you say, you're not going to affect me with whatever you're saying, and listen, you're not living my life, I'm living my life, and I choose to do what I want with my life, right? You're not in control of that, I am. And once you stop listening to people's opinions, and you truly start to work and live for yourself, that's when you find that things are worth it, and that things that you've been doing are always going to be worth it. Because again, it's your life, right? What do you want to do with your own life? What do you want to do with your own time? That's something you have to decide for yourself. I can't tell you that, right? Right now, I'm streaming. Right now, I'm talking to you guys. Right now, I'm doing this, doing that. Doesn't mean it's something that I'll do forever. No. I'll probably stop one day, but that day isn't today, and it might not be here for a little bit. But, even with that being said, I feel like it's just okay to take some time off and to maybe assess where you are right now. And that's like self-reflection, right? You have to be able to self-reflect and to see where your life is right now, and to ask yourself, like, hey, can I do better? Can I change something about myself to make my life quality better? And I know that for myself, I could be doing things right now that can make my life better. One, I need to be able to sleep earlier. With these streams, I've been streaming very late these days. I've been streaming very, very late. These streams are happening at like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's running until like 2 a.m. And then once I get off stream, I don't go to sleep immediately. I have to do some more things after that, and so on and so forth. And eventually, when I am in bed and I do finally fall asleep, it's already too late. And I wake up and half the day's already gone, and there's nothing I can do about it, right? Except regret and say, oh man, I wish I could have slept earlier, last day. And it's gotten to a point where, your circadian rhythm, or at least my circadian rhythm, has like adjusted to the new schedule, to where now it's like, oh, this is now my new normal, which is not good, which is very, very bad. But that's where I have to go, one step at a time, right? Baby steps, and then we work our way towards that higher, better version of ourselves. And you have to put yourself into that mindset to where you already achieve that. That's like manifestation and just a law of attraction. I'm still learning that for myself. But one of my biggest inspiration is this YouTuber called Jordan Green. He's someone who put me onto this self-improvement journey and to put me onto the self-improvement path, because before that, I didn't know what it was, and it was something that was totally new and foreign to me. And so because of that, it was something that I just never understood. But in the summer of 2021, that's when I first found out about Jordan Green. And then that led down to a path where I was finding other self-improvement YouTubers and to really change my life. And right now, would I say my life has been changed? I would say partially yes, but there's also more that I can do in order to change my life a bit more. I'm just reflecting back to where I was 4 years ago and reflecting to where I am now. And yes, some things have changed, but I think overall, I'm still at a similar point to where I could do more. I could do more. You could do more. We all can do more. It's just, are you willing to put in that time and that energy and that focus into it? Doesn't matter if it's gaming, streaming, making regular videos, working really hard, right? Whatever it is that you're passionate about, you have to give 100%, or else you're not going to, see success. Or if you do, then, you're either very lucky or it's, something else, right? But also look at that superstar trade. Wow, that superstar trade just saved their butts right there. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I think, if you're given the opportunity to pursue your passion, like if you have the opportunity to, go hard on what you're passionate about, I think 100% you should take that shot and do it, because there's other people in this world that would kill to get what you have right here, right now. And I'm sure that they would give a lot more to get what you have right here, right now. That's why it's also very important to be grateful to where you're at right now and to be grateful for what you have right now, because it could always be taken away with the snap of the finger, and you don't realize what you have until it's gone. And that's something that's very sad, and that's something that's very true, is the reality of that being, not appreciating what you have, but also just not seeing it through at first, but then realizing when it's too late. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. I don't want you guys to, you know, think, what if? That's why it's important to be present right now. I always preach present moment awareness. That's something that I do value a lot, is being present in the moment and just understanding that this is all you have, right? All you have is the present moment, which is right here. Nothing more, nothing less. The past, that's in the past. The future is yet to be written. It's what you make of it. So why not live your present right here to the fullest potential, so that you can have a bright future, so that you can have a, you know, a better past, right? Because if you think about it this way, you live your life, but you also live your past in a way, because in the future you're gonna look back on this present, which then becomes your past, and then you're gonna think, man, you know, in the past I used to do this, I used to do that, but now when I look back on my past, I'm grateful that I did this, or I'm grateful that I did that, because then you could tell yourself, hey, at least I tried these things, and with the things that I did in the past, that's what got me here in the future, right? It feels obvious when you say it, but it's one of those things where until you actually experience it, it doesn't feel real sometimes, but once you do, you're like, damn, like, this is what life is about. You know, this is what life is about. This is what, you know, this is what we're here to do. We're here to serve, and we're here to provide to the world, and to also fulfill our purpose, whatever purpose that is for you. I believe that every single human being on this earth has a purpose that is unique to them, and that is unique to what they are capable of. There's not a single human in this world that is not, you know, born purposeless, right? That's why your life is important. You know, never do anything crazy. Never go like this. Even if you feel like you're at rock bottom, even if you feel like you're alone in this world and there's no one that cares for you, I'm here to tell you that I care for you. Truly. Doesn't matter who's on the other side, I care for you. And I care for you because I know what it's like to be at rock bottom. I know what it's be like to feel like, oh man, like, life is over. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing good to do, right? There's no good people in this world, but there are good people in this world. Maybe there's less of it, but you just have to try, and you have to look for them. You have to. And yeah, you know what? You just gotta go for it, man. Gotta go for it. I don't even know what I'm talking at this point, but I'm just talking just to talk. Just talk. Oh, yeah. Anyways, we're only about 2 or 3 more matches away from hopefully hitting 200 trophies, so then we can get the bronze 2. And then after that, I think we are gonna unlock buildings, which is fun, because that's gonna add a new element of playing into this. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to try out buildings, expos, Teslas, Inferno Towers, cannons. You know, they're all gonna be very, very interesting. So that's gonna be very cool, very, very cool. Let's go witch, and then undead for that ranger synergy. And then let's see here. Let's go like that, chat. Let's go like that. Mini P.E.K.K.A, let's go. Oh, damn it, Mini P.E.K.K.A. That's fine, though. Look at the witch. Look at the witch spawning. Holy, look at aura. Holy aura. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Holy crap. Damn. Yo, that electro. electro giant aura is insane. And look at the amount of skeletons that the witch was spawning with her superstar ability, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm freaking talking about, man. Come on. Come on now. Let's go. Change the mini P.E.K.K.A. Clan and Blaster. Okay, Clan and Blaster. Okay, interesting. Whatever. Doesn't matter though, because we're gonna win. Yeah, chap. Hit a little evo on them. Give them a little emote. Wow. Balloon popping evo. Oh yeah. Giant. Then Princess maybe? Sell that. This. So you get that. So you get that. Nice. There we go, chat. All 2 stars. It's looking good. And I think it's a W, man. I think it's a W. They do have a lot of HP, which does look scary, but we got this. Got this, guys. We got a lot more firepower. Plus, we got that superstar trait. That's going to come in really handy. Yeah, look at the skeleton. Look at the skeleton, chat. Let's go. Yeah, chat. That's what I'm talking about. It's a W right there. Chat, I gotta get my hair cut, bro. I gotta get my hair cut. I've been saying this for weeks now, but I still haven't done it. I just don't know where to get a haircut at, man. Like, every single barber that I've been at always messes up my crap, if you know what I mean. They can't get a good job, man. I don't know if it's because I'm Asian and looking for like an Asian hairstyle or whatever, but yeah. Anyways, our game is just stuck right now. Our game is just lagging. Oh, is it Wi-Fi? Okay. So, currently, we are at 19-2. 19-2, right? Which means we have one more game to win. And then we'll get to 200 trophies for our tactics. Nice. Very nice. Gonna collect the gobos. The barbarians, very nice. And yeah, chat, we're just one game away from bronze 2. After that, we'll unlock the building modifier, so that's gonna be really fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, let's unlock this chest, 4-star, 1,000 zaps. I guess that's not too bad, you know. Guess that's decent. That's okay. I feel like it could have been more. I don't know. But that's fine. Let's jump into our last game of Merge Tactics for this stream, guys. Let's jump into our last game. I'm confident that we're going to win this. Let's take home that W. Get 200 trophies, guys. If my Wi-Fi doesn't lag, which it is lagging right now very, very badly, which means I'm probably going to lose this round. Let's see. That's fine. Let's go. Clan. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Somehow, some way. Oh, shoot. I didn't place the wizard, bro. Come on. The wizard was there. Oh, that's fine. We still won that. Alright. Have ourselves a Goblin Queen player in here. A little bit scary, but it's nothing we can't handle. We just gotta be able to deal with that Goblin Queen player ASAP before she becomes a problem. That's the scariest thing about this Goblin Queen players. Yeah. When she does become a problem, it's a problem. You know, when she starts stocking up those goblins and everything, that's when things get scary, guys. That's when things get a little bit scary. So, want to make sure that does not happen. Which, yes, it does happen. Let's go. Beat that Goblin Queen. Again, Goblin Queen's one of those rulers that ramps up as she goes further and further into the round. So, she's a little bit scary in the mid game and very scary in the late game, because then she'll usually have, like, you know, a bunch of 3-stars and stuff like that, and it's a little scary to deal with that because most people, like 9 out of 10, they're not gonna win. So, yeah, I'm gonna go like this. Elias, going down, buddy, going down. Got ourselves some good long rangers in the back, right? Dark Goblin, always a fan favorite. Been liking him since I've used him. Just so much damage at such a quick fire rate. No, maybe not so much damage, but definitely quick fire rate that makes up for the low-ish damage. I won't even say it's low damage. It's good damage. Actually, yeah. Let's see. We're gonna sell the Prince there. Try to get ourselves a little extra elixir there. Okay. Easy, man. Still very, very easy so far. The Monk, in my opinion, I think he's still a pretty good card. Used him a little bit. Seems like it's a pretty good card, but you know, it seems like he has, you know, a decent amount of HP, but you know, it takes a little bit for him to, you know, get going, and by the time that happens, it almost feels like it's too late because he's already like more than halfway down in terms of his HP, but he's still like a tank though. So like, I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting how that works. Let's go Dark Goblin right here. Promote you. Get the Valkyrie. Clan synergy. Let's go. Let's go. Elias. Doesn't have the superstar trait for the Musketeer though, so that's a W. Because otherwise that Musketeer might have been a problem with her constant like knockback. Yeah. This is fine. We got strong front line, good back line. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be fine. These could be Gucci. Taking out that Goblin Machine really quickly. That way it doesn't get those rockets off on our backline units. So let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. There we go. Now, the final match between me, this Goblin Queen player. I'm betting all my money that I'm winning this game, bro. All my money, we're winning this game. Easily. Sell that. Get this. Sell you. 2-star. There we go. And now we just guaranteed ourselves the victory. Even more. I just know it. Move our troops around a little bit more so it's more centered, because that's what the comp they're running is, right? Try to get that Pierce with the Executioner, maybe. And then Dark Goblin, 3-star Dark Goblin. It's looking a little bit scary, but I think we still got it, because I'm confident. See, chat? See, I told y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie. It almost got me there. Because I said like I bet everything that they're gonna lose, right? And I was close. Because otherwise, everything would be gone right now. Whatever that everything may be. Anyways, there we go, chat. We won the last Merge Tactics game. And with that game, we have now reached 200 trophies, which puts us into Bronze 2. But most importantly, that gave us 2 new modifiers. And this is where the fun begins, because now, every single round, or maybe not every single game, but in most games, we're going to have some type of building modifier that's going to change the game up. And then, you know, I think it's going to be fun, right? There's going to be some buildings now involved. So, you know, that's going to change the gameplay up a lot, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very fun. And we'll see how it goes, you know. We'll see how it goes. And Bronze 3 at 650 trophies, that's when we can unlock the battle machine for free. So that's very cool. Start with a 2-star 4 elixir troop. Oh, okay. Interesting. Anyways, so just take a look at the trophy road, right? So trophy road, right? Bunch of cards, right? Most importantly, we got some more ruler cards, some more king cards. So, you know, we can upgrade our king even more. That's super awesome. Just got to push up a little bit more, right? And then we can get ourselves a free upgrade all the way to the level 4 battle machine. I'm pretty sure, at least, right? So we can get ourselves the zebra wood machine, then the blazing bombshell. That looks like a pretty cool attack animation, and then the scheme machine. definitely looking forward to that because I think that looks the best by far, for sure. But with that being said, we are going to end this stream right here with 200 trophies in Merge Tactics and 8,000 trophies in Clash Royale. And yes, so with that being said, thank you everyone for watching this live stream. I had a lot of fun talking to you guys and playing this game, Clash Royale. Again, I know that with the whole level 16 coming and heroes in the December season, it's gonna be interesting. I'll just say that it's gonna be very interesting. We'll see how the meta shakes up and we'll see how it goes. I have a feeling that it's probably gonna lean towards the not so good realm, but we'll see. And yeah, again, if you enjoyed this stream, I would really appreciate if you guys drop a sub to the channel. That would help me out a lot. Trying to grow out the small channel so that I can become big one day. And yeah, hope you guys had some fun. Hopefully I brought some entertainment to you guys. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you